live stream.
Stinky.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Smelly. So bad smell.
So bad smell.
Bad smell. I'm playing Castle Crashers like a Chad.
Alright, we're good. Hey everyone, welcome back to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Welcome back to Guardians.
I'm joined today by my friend slash greatest rival,
Michael J. Scott.
Michael Jackson. He's here in the flesh.
Michael Jackson's actually alive.
Michael Jackson, what do you, Hey Mike, what do you wanna say to everyone who's been asking for your return lately?
I was framed.
By whom?
By the bad guys.
Which bad guys? Whom?
The bad guys.
Whom?
What happened on the mantle after we left?
Whomst?
Last time we saw you.
This conversation is going nowhere. Michael Jackson, what's your favorite song to record on the album?
Goo Goo Muck.
He didn't sing that. That's just obsessed with a stupid song called Goo Goo Muck.
Yeah, because it's for. I want him to put it in a video.
And he was like, "What? You haven't heard of Goo Goo Muck before?" I'm like, "No, I haven't."
Because it's literally your kind of humor, stupid stuff.
I mean, you'd be surprised to learn that I actually don't like look up random shit. Surprisingly.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're.
Actually, sometimes I do. It's very randomly that I do, and oft is it not Goo Goo Muck.
Well, yeah, never is it Goo Goo Muck.
It's usually something like, what is the coolest thing I found? I'm trying to think. Like the best video that I found.
The coolest thing you found?
Oh great, he's gonna talk to Rocket about 16 minutes. At least he's not gonna go on about the, oh no, he's gonna talk about Glarnot mask. Okay, never mind. Last time we got caught in a loop with Drax telling us about the Schmugnut War or whatever.
It's diamonds.
I found some classic videos by doing some research.
Goo Goo Muck.
Like Mario Takes a Piss, that's a classic.
Hey.
What?
But whenever I send you classic videos, you're like, what is this? Like when I send you classic Jesus video, you're like, I don't know what is this?
Well, I've never seen that, and I don't know Jesus lore.
Yeah, I don't know Mario lore, but I can enjoy Mario Takes a Piss.
There's a lot more lore to Mario than there is to... Yes, there is. I literally think there is.
You've never heard the concept of Judas before?
No.
That's ridiculous. Yes,
I've heard the name Judas, but I don't know what his deal is.
There's no way you have not heard Judas in relation to, like, treachery before.
I've heard Judas because he's in that song by White Buffalo Head that the Sons of Anarchy did.
No, everyone will call people Judas. Like, if they... You know the concept that Judas betrayed Jesus. I'm sorry.
Well, I do now because I saw the video.
Before that,
I didn't. I swear to God.
Constantly... No,
I don't watch Jesus shit.
No, it's not in Jesus shit. It's in all kinds of shit.
Well, I wasn't aware of it at least.
There's
anyway, maybe
movies that I know you. I don't know what movie it is, but I know you saw it. Where
Guardians of the Galaxy
and screams Judas when they betray them or whatever.
I don't think that's a thing.
Yes, it is.
Judas.
Yes,
I'm gonna put.
Judas.
I'm gonna put that in Biorama now. Judas. Everyone's gonna be really confused.
No, they're not, because that's a gag that's happened before.
Oh no, I believe you.
You're just talking baloney.
That might be talking a bit of baloney.
Yeah.
But I don't. Maybe it's a thing that I've heard of, and so I subconsciously just didn't know what it meant.
I think you're just willfully ignorant sometimes.
Probably. I am, like, I've got literally a mole brain inside my head.
Why does this crocodile have no arms? What happened to it?
Because it's quirky. It's a little epic random. I gotta tell everyone a story. What?
I'm gonna tell you a story.
Have you got to the shit and deer yet?
No!
Okay.
I died.
Don't know why you sound so angry. No! It does live. That's not that far. What, did you have a story to tell?
I don't even know.
Okay. How was your day?
It's good, I'm sick. Still.
Oh, yeah. You are sick? My mom's sick, too, actually.
Travel sickness or something.
She needs to keep away from me, though.
She went to the grocery store though.
She did go to the grocery store. She got me chicken nuggies that I could enjoy.
That's cringe.
It's because I was trying to think, like, what do I want for dinner? And I didn't want to order out because I'm sick of spending money on shit.
Mommy, I want chicken nuggets.
So I was like, I don't want anything, Mom. And then I called her back and I was like, can you get me chicken strips? And he was like, okay.
Mother, I want chicken strips.
I love chicken strips. They're good. Stop talking. I'm sorry.
I had the greatest chicken strips on the planet the other day.
From where?
Here's the deal, right? Here's
Yeah.
the lore.
There's
I'm
more.
a connoisseur of chicken tenders, right?
Yeah.
I'm a connoisseur. If there's a restaurant that is like well known or even decently known, that's like, you know, not like a large chain, even small chains usually, and they have chicken tenders on the menu, I've probably had their chicken tenders.
Oh yeah.
Right? I've had everywhere I go, if I don't know what to get, I default to chicken tender. That's what I do, right?
Yeah.
So I have hundreds of the things. And I went to Disney, and I went to Disney Springs, which is like their big shopping mall, and it's like a town mall. It's ridiculous. It's way too big, and just want you to spend money.
Yeah.
And I went to a place called Chicken Guy.
Chicken Guy?
Chicken Guy. Do you want to know who founded it?
Who founded it?
Guy Fieri.
Oh hell yeah.
And it's called Chicken Guy, and it's got a chicken guy as its like thing. Let me tell you, Brayden,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
they are the greatest chicken strips I've ever had in my life.
Really?
They are without a doubt number one.
Well,
We
you're
went
dealing
back-
with yeah.
We went back to eat there again, and they actually screwed up my order.
Oh yeah.
They screwed up my order. I found a little owl. That's cool.
Guy Fieri messed up your order.
Yeah, because I was trying to pay with car. I wanted a combo, but they didn't pre Anaconda. Anyway, so I was like, oh no. He's like, okay, let me redo it, right? So I get out there, and what ends up happening is they bring me my order, and then after that, they call my name out for another order. They made my order twice because of their screw up, and they only charged me once.
That's actually surprising for a food. I guess it's not fast food. It is just a regular food.
It was pretty cool. So I got free food.
How long did you guys have to wait for it?
And how long is that gonna
I didn't have to wait for it. I was eating my chicken, and then all of a sudden they shouted my name again, and I was like, "Huh? I already got my food, right?"
Yeah.
And I went over, and they were like, "This is for you." And I pulled up my receipt. It was the exact same thing. And they were like, "Here you go." And I took it. I was like, "Oh my god! They only charged me once, but made my order twice."
Hmm.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
And it was the greatest chicken tenders I've ever had in my life. And there's chicken guys are exclusively in like Texas and then Universal Springs, and that's it, or Disney
Wow.
Springs. So it's nowhere else. But Guy Fieri, I love you.
Thank you, Guy Fieri.
Yep.
You know, Wendy's strips are pretty good.
Shut up, Braden.
Okay. I'm not biased this way.
Smart.
They're better than like. Well, actually, not a lot of places serve them over here.
Really?
No.
They're like at
I'm-
every restaurant you can get chicken strips.
They're not at Burger King. They're not at.
That's because that's fast food. They have,
Oh,
like,
I'm
nuggets.
talking about fast food specifically.
I'm talking chicken tenders, and you look at a menu and you get the chicken tenders, like at
Yeah.
a restaurant.
There aren't a lot of places that do chicken tenders over here either.
I'm guessing there are, and you just don't know because there.
No,
If there's a place that serves any kind of chicken and usually any kind of meat, they usually have chicken strips, chicken tenders.
yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure you just don't know.
I mean, I'm pretty well familiar with most of them.
That's like saying that you went out to get like Chinese and they didn't have like white rice.
Let's make sure.
That would
you're
be
like-
weird.
And you're like, most Chinese places don't have white rice. What are you talking about? You're talking a bunch of baloney to me right now.
No, they probably do. I wouldn't think so because I've looked at their menus. Maybe it's like a thing you have to ask for specifically.
No, it's not. It's always on the menu and like one of their basic meals.
My guy, there aren't a lot of restaurants around here. I live on a freaking port island, you know. There's not like
There's restaurants on port islands.
yeah, but not like where this is different. It's cultural difference, okay?
No, it's not.
It is.
I live so close to you. It's ridiculous.
I live
There's
on
a
an
town-
island in the middle of the ocean.
Town called Little Canada where I live. For goodness
Yeah.
sake.
I'm not the peak of Canada, to be fair.
I'm just saying you're wrong and I'm right.
There is a place called OJ's over here, and they do have strips, and they're pretty alright. But they're not very seasoned or anything. It's just like, you gotta season your chicken, boys. If you don't season your chicken, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I'm gonna season your mom.
You gotta calm down, young man.
I found the pooping deer.
You're already aggressive. There you go. You know what I don't like about that game?
What?
They force you to watch the cutscene every single time. It's kind of annoying.
What cutscene?
Of the deer shitting.
It's not that long.
Yeah.
It's like 10 seconds.
Yeah, my brain never liked it.
You're cringe.
Yeah, it's probably because I have severe problems. Lady Hellbender can breathe in space. It's cool.
Lady Hellbender.
She can breathe like no problem. She can talk in space, no issues.
She's pretty cool.
I want to pull her hair off her head though.
What?
She's got a stupid braid going down halfway across her body.
What's wrong with her braid?
It's too long. Reminds me of Abby's braid from The Last of Us.
Shut up.
What do you mean?
Her braid can be however long she wants it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't want to pull it any less. You know?
Well, don't pull it.
Why not?
Because it's not yours to pull.
Alright. It's not like I just want to pull it off her head.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
I forgot how the vehicle controls work. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay. Oh boy. This is really cool though. I feel very empowered. This is the ideal male fantasy.
Yeah, you'd like it better if there was copyrighted music playing right now.
Probably, yeah. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
The song choice for this scene would be Goo Goo Doll or whatever the frick you were telling me.
A Google Muck.
A Goo Goo Muck, that's what it is. Goo Goo Muck.
I want this dumb stick.
The stick is the worst weapon. Don't get it.
Yeah,
You get a really good weapon in that level though. I'm pretty sure it's like a big mace or something.
yeah, how do I get this little guy back here?
You need a bomb, I think.
Oh,
You don't have any bombs. You don't get them till the later level. Whee! Oh, I love this. I love dog. Why are there not more like dogfight games like this, or at least games where you can do this? Like I know you're gonna say like
there's
Star
a whole
Fox.
Star Wars game that came out about that.
Oh, like a new one?
Yeah, it came out like a couple years ago.
Well, we need more. That's what that Starfield game should have been, but even better. Not Starfield. What am I talking about? You know the Toys to Life game that bombed really hard?
I didn't get that.
No?
No.
Well, I don't remember what it's called.
Starfleet.
Starfleet. Is that what
It's
it is?
not. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Star Fox was in that game.
It was?
Yeah, it was. It was on the Switch version.
Like a Spyro in whatever it's called situation.
Spyro in France. What are you talking about?
Spyro was in that one Toys to Life game. What's it called?
An American Spyro in London. Oh, Skylanders.
Yeah.
An American Spyro in London.
Shut up.
I should tell everyone about what happened with me and my dad the other day. It was pretty fun.
He smacked him back in the head?
No, we watched Doctor Strange too, and he liked it, which is so weird. For anyone who doesn't know, my dad is very strange. His movie tastes are like so bizarre. Like he loves the old Suicide Squad. That's the best example I always give. Loves it to death. I'm talking about Jared Leto ass, that one.
Yeah.
But he does not. He can't stand the new one at all. He hates it with all of his guts.
Why?
He thinks it's... whenever my dad doesn't like a movie, he says, and I quote, "It's stupid." That's always the reason. Just, he doesn't give any reason, he just thinks it's stupid. That's, like, the entire reason. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Holy shit. So anyway, so he's like, "I've been seeing that Doctor Strange on the TV and it looks really cool." And I'm like, "I really don't think you're gonna like it, Dad. Because that movie is ridiculous, right?"
Uh-huh.
It is silly. There's a scene where Doctor Strange and a clone of himself shoot frickin' music notes at each other. Like, I love the movie, but it is ridiculous.
Yeah, Wanda's kids sing a really weird song that no.
That's true. That's. I remember my mom and my dad made a comment when that scene came out. They're like, "That was awful," because it is a really cringy song.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we finished watching it, and I was expecting him to be, and it's like, you know what? I've seen a lot of stupid movies, but that was really good. And I was like, what are you talking about, Dad? And he was like, no, it was just really cool and like exciting. And I was like, ah. I mean, I'm glad you enjoyed it, but at the same time, I'm more confused than I am like, ah.
Yeah.
And also, he hated No Way Home. I should say for the record, despised
He hated it.
Yeah, he did not. He thought it was really dumb.
He thought it was dumb. That's again. That's his quote. It was dumb.
Yeah, he thought it was. Oh, sorry, he thought it was stupid. Of course.
Why do you think? Why do you think it was stupid? You say
He said there's too much sappy stuff in it.
what?
It's literally what he said.
What?
Yeah, he didn't like all the scenes with Peter and MJ. He thought that was all dumb.
Your father has no.
He's
love
an
for his
enigma. Also, we all got gold white Rangus armor now. Hell
Why
yeah.
did your mom ever marry him? He doesn't like sappy stuff.
My mom would have thought it was stupid too.
Really?
My mom didn't like. Yeah, my mom didn't like No Way Home either.
Because of the sappy stuff.
No, I think just she thought there was too much going on. They had different expectations of the movie, I guess.
Parents are weird people, dude.
They are really weird. My mom likes like true crime and shit like that. She loves like murder mystery and like real life murder shit. It's so weird.
Yeah.
She listens to crime podcasts all the time.
Why did he like Doctor Strange? It's so weird.
I have no idea. I think he just thought it was like I think he had been watching so much awful stuff to the point, like so much depressing, dark stuff, that I think he just needed something like lighter to cheer him up.
What kind of depressing dark stuff does he like?
Oh, just my mom. No, he doesn't like it, but my mom forces him to watch a bunch of like cartel crime shit all the time.
Oh.
I don't. And I guess like last time I watched a Marvel movie again, he didn't really like it. So I think he would despise Thor. I think he would hate it like a lot. I kind of want to show it to him though, just to be. He's gonna be like, that was so stupid.
I wish he had any other thing that's so stupid.
But granted, no, my dad doesn't come up with real criticisms. He just says things are stupid.
Right.
Which that's who he is. You know, I can't.
Right.
It's like he's got no. I don't know. He's not like a critic. I guess he doesn't like. I would say he's like normal audience, but he's absolutely not. Because most normal audience movies are things that he thinks are dumb.
He'd probably like Transformers.
Oh yeah, probably. He's not a huge Transformers guy. What is he a big fan of? I'm trying to remember. He's such a weird character too. It's like, it's very bizarre. I never know what he's into, and it's very hard to explain it to everyone.
Right.
He likes stupid shit. He really does. He likes really dumb movies. Like Fast and Furious, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes Avatar very much.
No, there's no way. My dad loves Avatar.
He loved Infinity War and Endgame. He thought those were good. But he also gets them confused all the time. We were watching Infinity War footage. I showed them a Marvel Legends, like not like the recap things.
Yeah.
I showed him that for Wanda because I mean obviously they've never seen WandaVision or anything like that, so I knew they were gonna.
I've never thought to do that.
Yeah, it was really helpful because I didn't have to show them any of the Doctor Strange stuff. I think the only thing I had to explain was Mordo because he's really weird and he just shows up halfway through the movie and my parents don't remember Doctor Strange at all. But that movie's pretty open. Like you don't necessarily have to know everything about Doctor Strange 1 when you're going into it, which is nice.
No, not really.
I mean, besides
That's
like
just a lot of most of the characters in Doctor Strange are not in it. Like the ancient one is just straight up not in it. You know?
Yeah. I did have to explain who all the Illuminati were, but like I think like that's fine. I think that was kind of to
like
be.
Mr. Fantastic was, right? Like Reed Richards.
Nope, he didn't know that.
He doesn't know who the Fantastic Four are?
Nope.
Your dad does not know who the Fantastic Four are.
I mean, I don't think most general audiences do, right?
There's no way.
Because haven't been things about them in forever,
Yeah,
you know?
They had movies in the mid-2000s, and they had one in the 2010s. Like, I think there was enough people to be like, yeah, I don't
Were the old ones popular?
They were decently popular.
Were they? Okay. I just don't think he ever saw it.
I don't know. But no, I mean, just that they are out, and there's public. I mean, you don't need to see the movie to, like...
Yeah, no, he didn't know who they were.
He didn't know
he thought he was an X-Men, I think.
What?
Yeah, because he was like, I see Professor X. Is that other guy an X-Man? I'm like, no. I don't. It's like, I don't think so.
How did you know Professor X is but other than the Fantastic Four?
Probably because he did. You know, it's funny. I contradict myself, but because he actually did watch the old X-Men movies, but he didn't watch the Fantastic Four movies at all. He probably thought they were something different. He probably even think they were Marvel, which is really strange.
I feel like most people should at least know the word the Fantastic Four.
Probably, right?
Yeah.
But we are nerds, so I don't know.
Dude, I don't think it's a nerd. I mean, I'm not saying they know, like, their backstory.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No,
But
I know.
they
I do.
Stretchy Man, Invisible Woman, there's a rock guy and a fire guy. I'm guessing they would know at least some combination of some of those.
I would probably agree. I mean, I didn't really know much about the Fantastic Four until recently either.
You guys are weird.
Us, the land of Canada has no no Fantastic Four. I keep bringing up Canada as if it's like this foreign place, but that's not true at all. We're very close to America. There might just be little differences here and there. He probably grew up watching the X-Men cartoon, now that I think about it. But he absolutely did not recognize the theme song, that's for sure.
That's funny.
Diddle-diddle-doo-doo-doo. It's because I showed him Logan once, too. Like, recently.
Do you like Logan?
I love Logan. He likes Logan, too, from what I remember.
I was gonna say, I feel like he'd like Logan.
Oh, yeah. Because it's not stupid. That's the...
Yeah, it's not stupid.
What else is stupid that my dad doesn't like? That my dad likes?
Does he like Star Wars?
Oh, well, we all hated watching Rise of Skywalker. I forced them to watch it, and they both hate. My mom tapped out super early, and my dad was like, yeah, that was really dumb. And I was like, yep. So we can agree on one thing there. Which is funny, because you'd think he would like it.
Yeah. Did he like the other Star Wars movies?
We went to see, he loves the old Star Wars. He loves the prequels way more than the new ones.
He likes the prequels?
Oh god, yeah. Loves the
Weird.
Prequels. Loves the
I guess he was
prequels.
a young man when they were coming out.
He wasn't a young man, he was like 20, he was like in his 30s.
He was not in his 30s.
I think so. Wait, 2005?
Your dad's old.
Yeah, he's an old man, he's 50. Wait, yeah, no, he is literally 50, actually, so he might have been 20. I can't remember. In his 20s.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you do the math on that, my brain doesn't work fast enough to do that math, but I'm sure if you did it, that would be accurate.
This is awful. I don't know
What?
how to handle this boss. I'm just jumping and doing the jump attack over and over again.
Oh, is it the catfish?
No, it's the fucking hairy guy.
Oh, the troll.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the troll, you just really gotta be careful with him, because he will ruin you. He's
black
not
hairy
hard.
guy.
Yeah, well, don't be mean.
He's not, no, he's literally
No, I know.
black.
Yeah, I know. He's a troll.
Troll?
Yeah, they're supposed to be trolls, which is weird. Woo! Yeah, no, what else? My dad really liked Stranger Things Season 4, surprisingly. He was like he actually guessed a lot of the twists early, which I was not expecting at all.
That's really weird.
Granted, I don't think the Vecna twist is as, like, crazy, because I think most people piece that together, except me.
I think, yeah.
It's pretty easy to see coming. But he pieced together, like, way earlier than I did, which was crazy. I was like, holy shit. I was like, really? And I had to hide my smile, and then he saw me smile, so he knew the answer was yes. He didn't like how long the ending was, though. He wanted less of that, I remember.
Fuck.
Because that episode is like 2.5 hours, so I kind of get it, but there's a lot to wrap up.
Yeah, but I like how long. I remember I watched it with Aiden. That was incredible. I was like teary-eyed. I was so emotional.
Yeah.
When they start playing, they play like the Stranger Things theme, and I think they do like an epic cover separate ways, and it's like the best thing in the world.
They do. That's in the second last episode.
Oh.
They do an epic cover of Running Up That Hill.
Yeah.
That was a really good moment. That finale's really, really good.
It is.
Made me
It's a good season.
really
It
think.
seems like season 4 is like unanimously loved, which is very rare.
I think so, yeah, for sure. I think it definitely proves that Stranger Things is consistently good, which I don't know how it is. It always changes too, you know. Except, I mean, I guess season 2 is a little but
see that the fact that Stranger Things can come back in such a full force like that and be unanimously loved. Because if you remember before that season came out, everyone was like, "I don't really care." It's
yes,
been like
100%.
Right?
They took way too. Yeah.
That convinces me that maybe Avatar 2 does have a chance at like being really popular.
Maybe.
Because the mindset is kind of similar. Like everyone's like, "I don't really care. It's been way too long." Like
right.
But if it's good enough, I don't know. I can see it being a thing.
I know what you're saying.
I'm not saying it will, but I can see it having a similar effect.
If I'm to make any prediction, I do actually think that Avatar 2 is going to have a big box. Like I think people are really going to be into it. I think a lot of people are going to go see it. I don't think it'll be as dramatic. People are like, I don't think it's going to be like the highest grossing movie of all times or anything. I mean, at least I don't think.
Yeah.
But I do think that it will be at least like a lot of people will go see it because the first one was kind of such a big deal, you know?
Yeah.
I can see people on Facebook being like, "New Avatar, I'm so excited. It's been so long," you know? Same crowd that like wanted to go see the Lion King remake because they're like, "This is a remake of my childhood. I'm so excited." Like, it's that kind of crowd.
Also, I have a sneaking suspicion. I don't think it's going to be great, right?
Yeah.
But I have a sneaking suspicion that Avatar 2 will be and I mean this, I sincerely mean this when I say the word marginally. I think it'll be a marginally better movie than the first one.
Yeah.
And I didn't have that feeling before until I heard James Cameron in an interview mention that he said that in this one, he's like, in the first one we didn't really focus on the emotions of the characters or their emotional stories very much, but in this one we thought we would do that instead of just focusing on the world all the time. And I was like, oh, because that's like the biggest complaint about Avatar 1 is that the script's just kind of pretty paper thin, you know?
Right.
And it sounds like that might be the thing that they're going to kind of focus on a little bit more. I do think it'll feel like a retread of Avatar 1, though. I think it'll feel like a better version of Avatar 1 with the way the plot... Like, because, like, instead of, like, them needing to go learn the way of the Avatars, now they need to learn the way of the blue Avatar. Or the water Avatars, you know?
Are there different avatars?
Yeah, well, they're the same... They're, like, different,
Speeds, like, variations or whatever? Oh, yeah. I see.
So there's ones... They're meeting the ones that, like, live underwater or with the water creatures.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Learning to ride. Yeah, you didn't know that this one was all about the water?
Well, I knew it was about water. I didn't know that there was like a different group of them.
Yeah, it's like a different
I thought they were literally just going into water.
No, it's like a different tribe.
Okay, interesting.
And it sounds like they're fighting humans again, though, which is kind of like, really?
Yeah.
But I think it'll feel like a marginally better movie than the first one. That's my guess. But, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like drastically, I'm not saying like, Avatar's good now.
Just like slightly better. Yeah. I mean, y'all know me. Y'all know I haven't seen the first one. So I have no frame of reference. But I am curious.
My dad is like really excited, dude. When he said he was gonna buy everyone tickets, now he's buying you and Aiden tickets. I was like, holy crap, he's serious about it.
That is crazy. I gotta thank him for that because that is really nice.
Yeah, and you're getting like IMAX 3D.
He's gonna be mad when I tell him I've never even seen the first one.
Don't tell him.
I want to. I'm like, dude, I haven't even seen the first one. I still might literally not watch it just so I'm left even more in the dark about what's happening.
No, you should just watch it.
I mean, it should be fine. I mean, no,
it's
probably
on
not.
Disney Plus right now. You know what I mean?
No, it is.
Might as well.
It's just, do I want to commit to like sitting down for 3 hours and watching it? Is it 3 hours long?
2 hours and like 40 minutes or something.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad, I guess.
Yeah.
I might just put it on while I'm doing custom work or something, because I've been meaning to get back to my custom.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Every time I see an elevator in this game, I'm reminded of our Tyler extortion clip from this playthrough.
I love that.
That was a classic moment.
What do we say? Just everyone's just like gaslighting the game with money?
Yeah, we should just convince him to pay us money, which is the dumbest thing. It doesn't make any sense when we're saying it, but it's just really funny with the context that he uploaded it.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Oh, it's wonderful.
How many of these dumb toads do I need to fight?
Kasai, we know we love you, and that we don't want to extort you.
We know we love you.
We know we love you. You know we
want
love you. These freaking punks are punching me in the ear.
We do want to extort you, by the way.
Yeah. That was never, like, against... Like, that was never going to be not a thing between us.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Ever since I met you back in 05, I mean, that's been the ultimate goal.
We thought, this man, we can manipulate him.
Yeah. Dude, I swear to God, the Guardians look like Rangus right now. It's so weird.
What? Oh, because they're all gold.
Go white and gold, yeah.
Oh, here's that catfish. Here he is.
You know, it's kind of bad that my brain associates white and gold with Rangus all the time. That's not a normal thing.
White and green with me.
It kind of does, yeah. I mean, you don't see a lot of white and green people, though.
You don't. It's like so cool.
It is so cool, actually. Surprisingly, white and green is not a very common color set, which is very bizarre. I can't think of any other character besides Chameleon that uses white and green right now. I know that's wrong. But
that's why I wanted to use it, because I think it's a great color scheme, but it is totally underutilized.
yeah.
Especially dark green and white. I feel like that's not used very much.
No. Yeah, I might be being
Maybe because
ignorant.
everyone associates it with Christmas. I don't know.
With what?
Christmas.
Oh. I'm actually not sure if I'm just gaslighting myself because I'm a moron, but I actually genuinely can't think of any other characters that use. There's probably like an Overwatch
like
character.
Power Rangers, like green.
Oh, I
Rangers
guess. Yeah, you're right. But that's a little. Yeah.
Yeah, because all Power Rangers are white in the color, usually.
Yeah.
I know not all of them, but usually.
Thatch spreads false Power Rangers lore. Upsets 5,000 people. Woo! This is a good game. I can punch aliens in the head over. I haven't been able to kick any small aliens in a really long time, though, which bums me out.
Yeah, that's
I miss getting to do that. They get a little bit more intimidating as time goes on.
What does this
Jesus.
strat take you down this catfish?
Oh, there is actually a good strat. I can't explain it to you at all, though. It's very hard to explain. I need to, like, show you.
Go for the head?
I mean, oh, yeah, no. You have to use your bow. Your bow is really good in this fight.
Okay.
You have to stand from the distance while you're next to the boat, right? Because you stand next to the boat, you just shoot him while he's busy doing his idle. Switch from the bow to the shield constantly, and then when he gets, like, unconscious, you just have to whack him with your heavy over and over and over again. That's what I do, at least. It's a really good way. Like, it takes a little bit of time, but once you get it, like, it's the easiest and safest way not to die, I find. I don't know if any of that translated at all, what I just told you, but that's okay.
It does.
Because the bow doesn't... Oh, dude, I freaking adore that game. I've clocked in probably more than, like, 100 hours into that game. I love it so much. I told Thatch this morning I woke up and I booted up my Nintendo Switch after forever of not playing it. And I played Paper Mario, the original for the N64, I guess. And it was very fun to go back to it. And also, because the last time I played it when I was going to Alberta and I was waiting and I died like halfway through a dungeon and I got really annoyed because I had to redo all of the dungeon because I forgot to save. And I beat the dungeon. It wasn't actually that hard. It's not like a hard RPG at all. It's just you gotta know when to use items and shit and be safe. And also, unlike what people might tell you, you don't have to fight every single enemy in an RPG unless you're really trying to grind. Which I'm not a big grinding guy, so. Depending on the game, I guess. Whee! Nice. You play a lot of... have you ever... What's your favorite RPG, Thatch?
I hate RPGs.
I know. Is there one that you like?
I can even... What are popular ones?
I'm trying to think of something you would have played.
Is Zelda an RPG?
Depends which one, I guess. I don't think there are any Zelda RPGs.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, technically, I think the old one, the very old ones would be considered RPGs.
Would Ocarina of Time be considered an RPG?
No, I don't think so. That's like a puzzle platformer.
Okay.
Ocarina of Time's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it's my favorite Zelda game.
I might play it on my way there because
People
I
get mad
think.
at me because they're like, it's super dated. Honestly, Breath of the Wild, I don't care. I like it.
Oh, I love Breath of the Wild, but I'm not gonna hold Ocarina of Time is iconic for people really like that game. It's iconic for a reason. I don't think there's anything wrong with still liking Ocarina of Time. That's a funny joke, Gamora.
Why is Gamora?
No. She said, "I'm kind of wondering how they had so much time to make so many uniforms in this little short amount of time. Because I'm fighting constantly the same guy with like different uniform or like the same uniforms."
That's funny.
And Rocket's like, "Yeah, you'd think they'd run out of budget at some point." It's a self-aware joke, I think.
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got.
Can I upgrade any of my boys? Oh, I can just change my outfits. Why would I want to do that, though, right now?
Right.
No, boss. Can I upgrade Groot? Can I upgrade me, is the better question. Okay. I really like the gold Guardians fit. That's really fun.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
Yeah. What the hell? Gamora, what are you doing? Gamora's stuck in the door. She's running like an idiot.
Oh, why is Gamora?
Oh, why is she looks like a dunderhead. Gamora, get out of the wall. Gamora! Alright, well, Gamora's stuck on the wall. I'm just gonna leave her there for now. What were we talking about? Games? Oh, RPGs.
I don't know any RPGs. Like I don't play them because I hate them.
That's fair.
Piss off so many people, but I'm sorry, I just hate them.
No, I think there's a very... Yeah.
I don't got the time for that.
I think there is... Yeah, you're already not much of a gamer anyway, so that makes kind of sense that you... Gamer. That makes sense that you wouldn't be a big RPG guy.
I feel like RPGs on the scale of like gamerish games are like some of the most gamery games.
Oh, absolutely, because because you have to invest so much time into them usually.
Yeah, exactly. So those are for true gamers, and I'm not a true gamer.
I'm not a huge RPG fan unless I can get it. Like, if you're talking like... I don't think I could ever play like one of the old Final Fantasy games. I think my brain would go numb at some point. And the problem is they require so much, like, you have to get into it, which is so, like... It's just rough. I think...
I'm not at a point in my life where I have enough time to afford to do that.
Yeah. I think for me it probably... What?
I just don't enjoy it either.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I think Persona 5 was the one I put the most time into. Played a lot of Persona 5.
Yeah, because you beat it like 6 times.
No, I only beat it twice. Surprisingly.
Lord, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now. Well, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels.
No. I'm not gonna pull.
I'm gonna make my guy a tank.
Have you played any of the Mario and Luigi games?
Nope.
No? Okay. Those are actually probably... Those are good... Those are good, like easy RPGs, I think.
Are they as long as normal RPGs, or are they shorter?
No, God, no. I mean, they're long, but not that long, you know?
Okay.
I think they're like... I would actually have to look up a time, but I guarantee they're like, I don't know, 15 hours or whatever. Probably the length that modern games have become, like Spider-Man, you know?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so they're not like that long.
Modern
at least
games are too long.
They really are. I'm really upset with this modern idea of making every modern game like 50, 60 hours because there's no need for it. I get it if you're paying like $80 or whatever. I guess over there you got your guys' game price
but, like,
is what?
Okay, what would you
Go
rather
on.
like? Would you rather like 8 tight, like really well-made hours of a game, or would you like 60 half-assed, like, you know what I mean, strung long hours
Yeah.
of a game?
No, I 100% agree with you. I think that's I actually I do agree with what you're saying. I'm on your side.
Yeah.
I think if you have like a 3-hour game that's like $80, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
that's yes.
you need to kind of
I think like 8 to like 10, 12 hours is pretty reasonable. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
totally. I miss when games were
If
short.
it's like a special indie game for like $30 and it's like 6 hours, I think that's okay. You know.
And I think there's a difference between that and like replayability, where you can replay a game whose like story is, I don't know, right? Like Oh my god, he's gonna die. Alright.
I love how they always change up the enemies in this game.
Yes. They're all so much fun.
There's always
really-
one of those stories.
I really do like the trolls. There might be some of my favorite enemies. Which are the guys you just fought?
Yeah.
No, but RPGs are kind of just feel long for the sake of being long. Like, I always felt like RPGs were just unnecessarily long for no reason, just to kind of pad out the game.
I'm as someone who's never played an RPG because I can't stand them. I would agree.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't Pokemon an RPG?
It would be, technically, yeah. It's pretty weak, but it is what you would consider to be an RPG.
So I played like.
I got the classic Star-Lord outfit. Yeah, baby.
Oh, it's awesome! It's so good.
Oh, I love that. That's what I don't have any classic Guardians outfits, but I wanted that one.
No, you do. You've got Drax.
Do I?
Yeah, that Drax outfit where he's in that weird outfit. Like,
Oh, you're right, because that's not. I don't. They don't all have the same outfit. You're right.
no,
Oops.
yeah, they're different.
I always associate them with having the
Gamora's
same.
really, really weird. They're trying to make sense of her comic design, and it looks very strange.
Really?
Looks like
Is
he's
it-
wearing weird like lingerie or something.
Oh. Is that like what was I gonna say? Is that like doesn't Rocket have the same outfit, or am I mistaken as Star-Lord? Or is it different?
No, him nor Groot do.
I was thinking. I feel like I've seen.
He might. I don't think so though. I think no, because they have outfits that go with that Star Lord one, but I think they went for a different classic.
I see. Okay.
I don't know how to explain it, but I'm pretty sure
That's
they
fair.
are.
The Guardians are weird because these guys aren't even like the original team, right? Like none
No.
of them are, which
No.
is so bizarre. It's
Very
very interesting.
I
But
think maybe Gamora might be an original member. I might be wrong with that though. I'm probably wrong.
maybe, yeah, I'm not. Whoa.
No, I think I'm wrong. No,
Hey,
because the original Guardians are weird.
Yeah. Was Yondu part of it or no? Not even.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, he
yes.
was. Okay, cool.
All of the
Ravagers?
The Ravager captains are members of the like original Guardians members.
Okay, that's cool.
So I don't know his name besides Sylvester Stallone. He's an original member.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna
that
say
whole group-
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
Like the ice face guy too. Is he one of them?
Yes. Everyone
Okay,
at the
cool.
end is.
Okay, cool. That is really neat.
It is, and I always saw that it was like. I always felt like there was more to that, you know?
Hmm.
Like, it felt like that post-credit scene with all of them felt like it was setting something up, and then that never came back around.
Yeah, maybe it will.
I don't. I highly doubt it's a part of Guardians 3. Like,
Probably
or
not.
maybe- But I wouldn't be surprised, or not surprised. I would love it if they did something with them in a later thing. So
Yeah,
if they did like a special about the original Guardians, that would be really cool.
that would be cool. Oh my god, yeah. I'd be down for a show or a special, like a Yondu prequel or something would be really fun.
Oh my god, that'd be really cool.
That'd be dope as hell. Yondu's such a fun character too. You could totally do it.
He is. I was actually rewatching Guardians 2 last night.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Trying to rewatch it.
Yondu
I might
really
switch-
is.
Might switch and start watching Jurassic World 3 because everyone keeps telling me to watch it.
Really?
Apparently it's not very good, but my dad and my stepmom seem to think it's like the most amazing thing.
Parents seem to not know anything. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You guys
They
like
did
what
not-
you like.
No one. I went to Thanksgiving. No one on my dad's side of the family liked Thor.
Really?
Yeah, they all did not like it.
I mean, that makes sense. It's a really wacky movie. We talked about it the other night. I think it was a little, like, crazy. I think it does kind of tend to be like, I can see why it's a very anti-audience movie. How weird.
I like it because it's very strange.
Yes. No, I agree.
But
Look.
there was actually a whole argument on the Thanksgiving table about what accent Zeus had.
Oh, yeah.
My stepbrother was like, he's Russian. And everyone's like, no, he's not.
He's absolutely not Russian. Isn't it
Yeah.
like a Greek accent or something?
I'm pretty sure it's like an exaggerated Greek accent.
That's what I always thought
Like
it was.
a cartoonishly Greek accent.
Yeah, oh, it's definitely not accurate at all.
No.
It's definitely Taiko said, hey, do you know how to do a Greek accent? And Russell Crowe said no, and they said, okay, let's go for it.
Yeah, exactly. I think my issue. I like Thor: Love and Thunder. I really do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love it. It's like mid-tier MCU for me. You know.
I think I like it more than that.
I think my issue with it is that it doesn't. It feels like it's so superfluous. Not in the like, oh, it doesn't add anything to the MCU, but the story itself just kind of is happening. And I feel like there's never a moment where everyone just stops to like take in the actual story or the emotions. And it
Yeah,
feels like we're getting characters cycling through several different CGI backgrounds, but none of them ever really mean anything. You know?
I guess
Like,
yeah, that makes sense.
it feels like it feels like they're all standing in front of a green screen and they're like, all right, here's this action scene in this CGI place, and then they do it. They're like, all right, now here's the designated emotional scene in between the action scenes, and then they do it. And then, all right, here's the next CGI landscape, and then, all right, here's the action. It feels like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it doesn't feel like there's any weight to any of it because of that. It's hard to explain.
I guess I see what you mean, though.
I just wish it felt more. I don't know. It's hard to. The best way I can put it is I just don't think there's enough oomph, you know. And I can't quite explain that perfectly, but that's the best phrase I can give it. It just doesn't feel like there's enough oomph to anything.
We do go to a lot of there's a lot of jumping around. I get that.
But they don't pause at any of the locations
No.
enough to really.
You're
know what
right.
I mean?
I really do like the black and white planet. That's really cool. Not black and white, but you know what I mean.
The action scene is great, but they don't really explain what it is. You know?
No. It's called null space. The null dimension. Nil dimension.
I think my favorite part of the movie was everything to do with Eternity was pretty cool.
That was cool. Yeah, that looked really fun.
And then because I'm just a cosmic Marvel fan, and it's totally me geeking out. But anytime you take the cosmic pantheon of Marvel and put it in something, I get very happy.
Yeah.
And so for me, that was really cool. And I thought they did, even though and everyone's like, he didn't even do anything. Yeah, but he looked right. He looked really cool. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And then I also liked everything with his daughter. I thought that was actually really cool. And I know that's literally like the last however many minutes of the movie, right?
Yeah.
But as soon as he went, you know, it was Love and Thunder, and then like that's the thesis. He's taking care of her now.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that actually has meaning and like weight. You know what I mean?
It does. Yeah. It's not just a cool name.
Yeah, and it was like, and that felt like I was like, oh, that's great. And the movie ends, obviously.
Yeah. Like I'm a sucker for this scene, but I really do like when all the kids get the powers. I think that scene is one of my favorites in the entire movie.
That is one of the better scenes in the movie.
It's also just really like impacted by a really good song too. It's just so like I don't know. I'm a sucker for like when music fits a scene perfectly and like gets me hyped up. And that's a really good example of that.
Yeah, I agree.
I know it's dumb and whatever. Kid gets a teddy bear that's covered in lightning. Who cares? But I like it.
I like the idea behind all that, but and they kind of explain it, but not really. And I know what they were going for. The idea that he can give the same enchantment as Odin, and then they can channel his power through any object like the hammer does, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't know if there was enough given for the normal everyday audience to make that connection.
No, probably not. That's probably why people are confused.
Oh, he can do that? I think.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I thought that too, but I was still okay with it.
Yeah, right. And they like the same reason, like why can Jane wield Mjolnir now? And it's like, well, because he gives an enchantment to protect her, right? But again, if they had a moment where they kind of set up that's how the enchantment, because that look, like on a paper, I can see that making sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like they needed to put more time into like selling that to the audience, you know? Like,
yeah.
It could have been great, like if in the beginning of the movie there's a moment where Thor accidentally enchants like a cup of soda or something like that, right? And he's like, wait a minute, and then like it becomes a lightning cup of soda and that's like a gag or something. And then that comes back around and then and maybe he tries to do it again but he can't and he's trying to figure out how it works, you know what I mean? And then he's like, oh, I need to have an emotional connection to make it work or something like that. And then he's able to learn or something like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's the same thing of like, it's very similar to She-Hulk breaking the fourth wall and going to meet Kevin Feige and all that, right?
Yeah.
Love that on paper, but I feel like if there was more setup where it's like maybe, you know, that we get hints of that throughout the season, and then her character arc comes to a close and
True.
her realizing she can do that, then maybe then I feel like that would have worked better. You know?
I guess their defense for that would be like that she was doing it throughout the season, but that's not. I know what you mean. That's not actually set up. That
but
is
it's
more.
not like an actionable thing.
No.
You know?
It's
Like,
also not a character thing.
If
She
her
just.
if her fourth wall breaks became more and more, for lack of a better
Yeah.
word, powerful. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, if she's able to, like, maybe one of the episodes, she's able to change the title of the episode or something like that, or
That would be really cool.
or if one of the episodes she learns that she can pause the Disney Plus thing and rewind back to rewatch a scene or something,
Oh,
and then that builds and builds and builds, and eventually she gets to the point where, and again, also her character arc didn't really tie into her breaking the fourth wall because her character, I don't even know what her character arc is, if I'm honest. It's so fun. It seems like it's supposed to be that she's learning to balance her two lives, right?
Yeah.
But they only sell that in like 1 or 2 episodes.
True. Yeah.
But if maybe her character arc was learning to take control of her own life, then her breaking the fourth wall to change the ending would have been a cool tie into that, right? Like, maybe she feels like she's going through the motions, and maybe her family wanted her to be a lawyer, and now Bruce Banner wants her to be a Hulk, and
Yeah.
she feels like she has no control over her life, and then in the moment at the end, she puts her foot down and goes, you know what, I'm taking the reins of my own life and with my own person, and then she breaks the fourth wall and meets Kevin Feige and changes the ending. Then that would feel like a cathartic thing, right?
Yeah.
But I think it just felt so out of nowhere, and I know that's kind of the joke, but aside from the joke, narratively and emotionally for the audience experiencing it, I think that's why a lot of people went, this is stupid, you know?
Yeah. Look, I still like She-Hulk, but I do admit it's not.
No,
you know.
dude, listen, for me, it's dumb fun, I enjoy it, I love watching there's a lot of good, like I said, if I can rank that Daredevil episode as its own thing, it'd be literally like my second favorite thing in all of Phase 4, you know what I mean?
Well, I love that retreat episode. I think it's wonderful. I don't know. I really like that one a lot.
It was made for you. I remember watching it and be like, oh, friends.
There's a freaking porcupine dude talking, and he's like, "Dude, well, we need to be emotionally like." Everyone's like, "Take off your thing," and then he takes it off. And he's like, "Oh, put it back on. You smell." And he's like, "But I did this whole thing." I love that episode.
Pretty good.
I also didn't watch it for a really long time, which was weird.
You're really slow watching things now.
I am. I think it's weird. I'm not like. I guess it's not like an immediate like hype thing for me. You know, I don't watch things right away because I guess I'm not. I don't know. I don't get as into things as I probably should. I've always been that way though.
You don't have to get into things.
It's okay. I just don't get as excited.
Unless it's 30 to 1 and you stick up through the end.
That was literally a long time ago though. I was a child back then, to be fair.
Shut up.
Bionicle was the only thing that was exciting my life. Dude, I told you before that friggin' I had a choice between my phone and my Bionicles when I got grounded once, and I chose my Bionicles.
It's a smart move.
But then I instantly regretted it, so then I was like, Dad, can I have my phone back? And he was like, sure.
That's funny.
Oh, it was hilarious. It was so dumb, too. I'm a dumb man. Ugh.
I would have made the decision too.
It was just, I remember
Not nowadays, but when I was
No. Can you imagine choosing between your action figures and your phone nowadays? You'd just be like, well, what do you mean? Like, there's an obvious answer.
Yeah.
It would suck to not have a fiddle figure, though.
But also it depends, like, back then, man, like, if, like, I had, like, when I was little, like, I had a computer. I don't really necessarily need a phone, you know what I mean?
True, yeah, exactly. That was always the caveat. They'd be like, no playing video games, but they're like, but you have a phone with games on it, you know?
Oh,
You could punk your folks, because they wouldn't know any better.
Oh yeah, they're stupid.
They are. Parents are stupid. No parents, no bedtimes.
Hopefully I'm not sick anymore, because if I'm sick tomorrow and I have to shovel, I'm going to stay sick for like 2 more days.
Is it snowing a lot over there?
Not really.
No.
I'm going to mess around and say, I hope I'm not sick.
You better not be sick when I come over. I'll be pissed off.
Thing.
You should be fine. It's not even December yet.
Yeah, I should be fine.
How many days are in November? Is it 31? Or just 30?
30.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I want this month to be over already.
Why?
so that it can be December.
It's been a rough month for you, I won't lie.
It has. I got kicked in my shins. My dad liked Doctor Strange.
You got an iconic kick in the shins.
Yeah. Gigamax Pikachu kicked me in the shins. I can't believe he'd do that.
It's just...
I don't even know why I said that. That's a really dumb thing I just said.
No,
I couldn't think of anything clever. Oh, I'm a Nimrod.
I hate Gigamax.
I'll only play Pokemon if it gets good.
Yeah, me too.
Probably sounds really mean, but
worse
like...
than it's ever been right now. So.
Yeah, I thought Arceus was like starting to get better, and then they did that, and it's like, also that game literally just like, didn't Arceus literally come out last year?
I'm talking about Arceus.
No, I know. I'm saying like, didn't Arceus literally just come out last year though?
Yeah, because they pump out games like crazy.
That's a bad thing. Don't do that. There's a reason why most games take like 5 years now.
Yeah, no, if Game Freak stopped and took 5 years to make a good Pokemon game, it'd
Or
be
just
fantastic.
change. Look, God forbid, don't have it be game free.
No, but they own Pokemon.
I know, which sucks.
They own like a third of it or whatever.
They need.
You've got Game Freak owns like a third, Pokemon Company owns like a third, and then Nintendo owns like a third or something like that.
It's horrible.
And because that's why we have. It's because like this is the way it's done now has been the way it's been done for like 25 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's because of that. It's because like it's easy to agree upon this, but if either one of them wants to make a major change, they have to go through the other two. You know?
Reminds me of Sony and freaking Marvel right now. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's dumb. I really think Pokemon could be something good if they just took a chance on it.
Dude, if they
Did
literally
something
stopped,
new.
They went, guys, we're gonna wait 5 years to make the next game amazing. I think everyone and their mother would scream.
Yeah, even 5 is like an understatement. If they straight up went like, but that would probably do them better.
No, 5 would be huge for them. Like
it would for them.
they
Yes,
usually
absolutely.
spend, like, 6 years, you know.
Mario takes like 8 years, but like that's because Mario's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we desperately need more than anything. I think more than anything we need for the Pokemon or Game Freak or Pokemon Company or whatever, somebody, because it's clearly it's clearly one of those two. I don't think it's Nintendo. I think it's one of those two.
I agree. It's probably
it's absolutely not Nintendo. Nintendo would be down for them to do anything crazy.
Yes, they would.
But also Nintendo makes money, or sorry, Pokemon makes money. It still does, pretty consistently, which is frustrating.
But
the
I
cards.
feel like the actual games themselves, like the mainline games, aren't what's making the money. You know?
Probably not. No, it's probably cards. Honestly, nowadays,
Like
yeah.
Pokemon Go, it's cards. It's
Oh yeah,
like
Pokemon Go is huge still, which I can't
like all
believe.
It's all the supplementals, especially merchandise. It's all the
My ex
supplemental
plays
stuff.
Pokemon Go, which is so weird. Like it's bizarre. Like I never played it. I never touch it. I probably never will.
Probably fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a Pokemon mobile game. I mean, it is probably what it is, you know.
I like that it brought people outside.
Yeah, that's true. I think the game's changed a lot since then, though. I think you can literally just sit down and play.
Can you?
I think so, yeah.
What generation are they on of Pokemon?
Oh my god. I actually have no idea. Isn't it like 9th or something?
No, I mean in Pokemon Go, because they were adding in like the.
Oh. I'm not sure.
They launched with only Gen 1 Pokemon, and then I know they added Gen 2, but are they on any other generations now?
I'm sure they've already gotten up to like the big numbers by now. Because didn't Pokemon Go really? The Pokemon Go craze was like 2017.
Yeah, but it's still pretty big.
Oh yeah, no, but not as true. Be fair, not as big as it was.
I think COVID killed it.
Yes, absolutely. It was really bad timing.
I think that the cards and everything started to bring it back.
Yes, yeah, I know people are really into Pokemon cards now, which is so. It is so weird. You know, we've kind of society is like, it's very strange how we're kind of like.
I feel bad. I was talking. It's weird. They're big now because cards are big, and Pokemon cards specifically are like the biggest ones. But also they're big because, well, not necessarily anymore, but like the idea of collectibles and like the idea of investing in collectibles became like much bigger of a thing. Right?
Yeah.
Like people started looking at Pokemon cards not as a collectible, but as an investment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that has to do with the ridiculousness of cryptocurrency and
yes.
What was it called? What are the digital
Dogecoin?
No, not the well, no. How like they'd sell like like crypto gorillas or crypto.
Oh,
or
NFTs.
NFTs, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the rise of that.
You should know everything about crypto. You should know everything about NFTs. You made a video about it.
I hate NFTs.
I know.
That's the environment. But yeah, and so I think that those two things went hand in hand, and but also like cryptocurrency is crashing horrendously right now. Like a lot of the biggest crypto companies are like collapsing, and it's not gonna like. I actually got really sad because my dad was telling me he's like how much he invested in cryptocurrency.
Oh no!
I want to be like, Dad, the whole framework is collapsing. Like,
oh,
I didn't say that, so don't tell him.
No, I don't think it's gonna come up in conversation, unless he brings it up.
Yeah,
I wouldn't tell him either. I'd be like, "That's cool."
But no, exactly. Like, that's cool,
I hate to lie. I hate to lie to people bold face and tell them that investing in NFTs and crypto is cool, but it's not. I'm sorry. If you collect crypto and if you're into that stuff, you've got an issue. Sorry,
well,
no
also,
offense.
Like, it's all collapsing right now.
Yeah, exactly. You had to be one of the early people in order to get anything.
No, the height of it has come and gone by long shots.
Oh my god, it was like, dude, it must have been like.
It's because what happened was exactly what everyone feared would happen when this all started happening.
Yeah.
And it's that they were dealing with like they had issues with liquid assets. You know, like what happened is people would start selling their coins, and these companies that were holding them didn't actually have any money. They just had freaking crypto coins, right?
Yeah.
And so when it's the thing where you trade with so much of that, and we're gonna get some crypto bros coming and yelling at us right now. Watch.
Yeah, we might be completely wrong. We're not very educated on the subject.
No, but from what I've learned in the news is that
yeah,
and from a few videos was that everyone was like, it got to the point where everyone started pulling out, asking these companies to give them money, and they couldn't because they had no money. They only had cryptocurrency, you know? Because they had no actual liquid assets. So they had, and that's what happened, and that's because that's the difference between those and like banks, right?
Yeah.
Banks need to have money to give you, you know, like they are legally, and if they don't, the government will reimburse you for what they don't have, right? Crypto companies are those trading companies that hold them don't have that kind of regulation, so people are like pulling out all their money and they try and give them money and then they run out of their little bit of pool of money and they can't give it to anyone and the company goes under and etc. And that's what's happening from what I understand. It's just so. But, yeah.
Metal.
Look.
Anyway,
we don't know anything about crypto.
yeah,
you know more than I do.
From my limited baby brain understanding.
There's a total situation that could happen where people are going to be like, you're just talking about something you don't even understand. It's like true, but it is crashing. That's undeniable.
Yes, that's undeniable. Look, watch videos.
Watch videos.
Watch videos by people who are smarter than me. That's my
and me.
Yes.
Don't listen to us talk about crypto.
God damn it! I keep dying.
Are you on the bear level now?
Yeah.
That bear level sucks. You gotta be real. You're fighting the wind bears. They're difficult.
Yeah, they're really hard.
The buff wind bears are scary. That's why that level works a lot better with more people.
Imagine getting my butt handed to me.
Oh, there's a good crypto combo though.
I got projectile magic. That's cool.
Oh, the point is, anyways, Pokemon sucks and it needs to get better. That's the point.
Exactly. Pokemon sucks. They need to stop for 5 years and make good games.
They need to actually put
and
time.
Stop, and don't be making full blast stop, not like
full stop.
We're making a mainline one and we're making a remake into spin. No, I mean like no games. You know?
I mean, I guess they could do it if they're, because I could see financial situations getting rough. Well, no, because they have the cards and shit, they're fine. I guess as a company though, that would be a bad thing, right?
What?
If they just stopped making games for like 5 years.
No.
They're
rich.
True. I guess it doesn't really matter.
I mean,
but I could see.
Unless they manage their wealth, is literally if they don't release Pokemon game, they're gonna go bankrupt, maybe. But
I don't think it's definitely not all on the games though. That's the thing, right? Like you said, it's definitely cards and stuff like that too.
Yes.
Pokemon Go. The
I mean,
apps.
the best
they're-
part of Pokemon is not in the games; it's literally everything else.
Yeah. No, I like whenever I say I like Pokemon, I need to put emphasis on the fact that I don't like the games. I just like the idea and the world and stuff, and I like Pokemon themselves. They're fun.
Yeah, I love the world and the universe.
I love the
vibe.
designs.
The vibe is excellent.
Can you imagine a straight up like new game where you run around and collect Pokemon and you can like die from Pokemon? Like Pokemon could kill you in the open world.
Right.
That'd be awesome.
They wouldn't do that. They'd have you wake up in a hospital or something.
I would love that though. If like a wild Pokemon could just like flip you off a cliff and kill you.
Yeah, man. I think they should just sit there. And dude, it'd be best if it took like 8 years. You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ideally 10. They need that much time to figure their shit out. They've kind of regressed. This formula worked really well for Pokemon when it was a simple Game Boy game, but now that it's like, now that it's like these crazy next gen consoles, and you're still doing you haven't changed the formula at all. Oh well, you can run around in a Pokemon game in a world. Cool.
Well, they should stop and they should Zelda it. Just rethink a lot. I mean, Arceus was close, you know.
Arceus was a good Arceus totally would have worked had they, put more time into it.
But they could just like, okay, we're making a big old island, right?
Yeah.
Multiple villages and towns, and also a framework of like tournaments and stuff. You know, like
hell yeah.
Where you can work up to like a world tournament at the end in this open world would be amazing, you know?
Hey, if you wanted to, like, even, it sounds redundant, but hey, you can even make it a remake of, like, one of the original games if you want. Just like a complete overhaul.
Yeah.
With Gen 1 or something. I'd be totally down for that. I know they already technically did it. But it was for babies.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't think those count.
Well, they're probably better than this latest game that they released.
Probably. Probably they're a little less glitchy.
Oh, let me show you photos actually. Hold on.
I have seen lots of awful stuff about this game.
Did you watch, what video was it that I watched? I forgot.
Donkey, did he do one?
Yes.
I have not seen Donkey's, no.
No, I watched his God of War video to make fun of it.
Oh, really?
His God of War video is really good. Donkey's like, it's so refreshing to have a good game.
A good game. He likes God of War?
He loves it.
That's good.
No, this is a glitch in this game. Hold on, check this out. Look on Skype.
Editor, you gotta find this clip yourself.
It's a photo. 2 photos.
Oh, a photo, okay. Oh my god!
Yeah.
She's going, ooga. This game just looks awful, too.
It does. It looks so ugly.
It says there's another photo. Oh, did you send 2?
Yeah, there's just different angles of her eyes popping out.
I've seen tons of shit like that where the game just looks ridiculous.
It's because they rush it out.
It's ugly. I feel like this one more than anything. I feel like they maybe even took like slightly longer than they normally with Arceus, not by much, but like slightly. No, they didn't because they released Sword and Shield. So they did Sword and Shield, then Arceus, then these. Like, in fact, these are probably the exact same game, right? With slight differences here and there.
Pretty sure they promised that they were going to redo every single Pokemon model and animation to create a framework that they could build. Because that's another thing, the games are cheap because they're in 3D, but because they don't want the sprites, they need to make new animations for all 7 million Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
And that's another thing. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is Pokemon in 2D is pretty cheap and easy to make, right?
Yeah.
Like, you use 2D sprites and they do pipeline and that. It's very easy to pipeline that and make that quick, right? No, not that there's any art. There's a ton of art, but it's just quicker and easier to make a game that is based around like a 2D world with the 2D sprites and and they barely move and they just use like sprite art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the traders have got little chibi versions that have 2 frames of movement or just a PNG of the anime character. That is way easier to make than where everything's 3D needs to be fully animated, right?
Yeah.
So you could do that short development cycle with those 2D games easily, but the moment they jump to 3D, everything just went like everything broke.
Yep, it's true.
Because you can't fit a 3D development; it's too long. It doesn't fit into that pipeline fast enough.
No, and I think a lot of games transition better. Mario transitioned to 3D probably the best, and then it was like Zelda had to do something really different to transition to 3D.
Yeah.
Which kind of broke the mold. Like, honestly, 2D Zelda and 3D Zelda are like fundamentally different things, but they're also very like similar. Like they absolutely have similarities. Like, but they are. It's a very smart way of transitioning it, I guess.
Yeah, because they didn't try and fit a 3D game into a 2D pipeline.
Yeah, exactly. Pokemon that's what they did.
Yeah, and so they lied, and they're like, well, what we're going to do is we're going to redo all 7 million, it's probably 1,000 now, honestly.
I think so.
I just remember when I was a fan, it was 700.
Wow.
And I wasn't even like a huge fan. I just like had cards.
Yes.
But it was like, we're going to redo every Pokemon model, we're going to redo animations, we're going to create a system of animations and models that we can use for every 3D Pokemon game afterwards, right? Which sounds really smart, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't do that. They lied.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Because they don't have enough time to do it, probably. Because they realized they don't realize they weren't given enough time, and I'm sure it was Game Freak or whatever. I'm sure it was Pokemon Company who said, "Okay, you need." Actually, I don't even think it's. I don't necessarily blame Game Freak. They're the developers. I probably more than anything, I think I blame. I think I blame the Pokemon Company more than anything. They're probably the ones rushing everything.
Probably.
It's a huge shame. And I hate when games get rushed. I really don't like crunch culture or whatever it's called. I really despise that mindset of trying to rush a game out. It's pretty disgusting.
Yes.
Games, I'm not going to say they take way more work than movies, because that might be a bit ignorant of me, but I definitely think there's, a lot more to take into account, factor into it.
They're just way different mediums.
They are. Games have, there's, coding and stuff, and you need to make sure everything works properly. And
yeah, but they have engines and shit like that. So
yes, true. Engines are...
I think games usually take longer to make than movies because they're just longer pieces of media,
Yeah.
But at the same time, it depends on the movie you're talking. I would say an animated movie takes way longer to make than a normal 3D game,
That's probably true. I guess that's animation movies are actually probably more on the same level as I'm talking more a traditional live action movie. Not even so much like $1 million Marvel movie. I'm talking more like a, I don't know, Ryan Gosling dates Emma Watson or whatever movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see. No, but games are different experiences. Some movies you can work on one thing for a long time and then you put it out and everyone's going to experience the same way. Games are trying to wrangle a toddler and make a thing that a carousel that can hold this toddler for 3 hours.
100%. I mean? Yeah. It's really interesting how it works. Yeah, I definitely don't want to say that they're... What?
Yeah, it's rough. I just wish Pokemon was better, because I feel like they had the franchise with so much potential.
Yeah. It is disappointing. I want Pokemon to be a good thing. I want people to I want to like Pokemon. I want to play a Pokemon game. But if they're going to be as half-baked as they have been for... I want to say more than a decade. Maybe even more than a decade at this point. I feel like we're moving into 2 decades.
Like a decade. No, because the one...
There's some good stuff in the early 2000s, you're right.
Yeah, man, you have I don't know any of them. I know the one where you can walk around with the Pokemon outside and can follow you in the world. I forgot it was called.
Let's go, or not? No, I don't know.
No. The original one.
Was it? I don't know. The only like actual Pokemon game I played in years was Pokemon Black, I believe.
I think it was right before that one. I could be wrong.
Oh, maybe you're talking Platinum or something. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I also don't know. I don't know Pokemon. I see people getting mad because I'm also maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do. I don't know. The games just aren't for me, anyways. Like in their current form, they're not my thing.
No.
And I like RPGs, but I just think I think that was why it started this whole rant. Is like I don't mind RPGs depending on the style, but like Pokemon is so bare bones, and there's nothing you can really do with it.
Yeah. And the combat is awful. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not interesting to watch at all. Pokemon needs a more fun combat system.
Yes, it does.
Whee! Unless it's like
people like the old one, it needs to be redone.
Yeah, and it also like it works for the original. Go play the originals, or at least
Exactly.
like that's not like making new games is part of.
It's not like Zelda is using the same combat it did in 2D. That's
No, God,
ridiculous.
no, not even close. You know, it's like it's really really cool because what Zelda did was completely take the similar format of exploring the land as a little elf man. You know.
And you know what's great about Zelda? It's not like the Zelda games were bad. It needed to be redone.
No.
Everyone still loved the franchise, right?
Yeah.
Like, everyone liked Skyward Sword a ton. Everyone, like, most of the Zelda games are loved unanimously, you know? No one was saying, they need to redo it or rethink. Everyone liked them, right?
Yeah.
But they took
I think
it
so.
upon themselves. They took it upon themselves to update it, which I think was really cool and like earns a lot of respect, you know.
Yeah. I think especially since they knew that they were going to be converting over to 3D, which was a huge deal at the time. I mean, 3D.
No, sorry,
yeah.
I was talking about Breath of the Wild and Skyward Sword like that.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant Ocarina too.
No, I was talking Breath of the Wild, and because Breath of the Wild is when they really rethought everything, you know.
Yes, you're right. No, they completely
But
changed
again,
everything.
No one was calling for them to do that, but they decided to do it themselves. It was really cool.
Yeah.
No, but I don't think anyone ever played Skyward Sword and went, this format's tiring, they need to redo. No, I'm pretty sure everyone was like, yeah, it's a pretty good game, you know?
Yeah.
The complaint with Skyward Sword was the new thing. It was the sword combat, you know?
Was it because of the Wiimote? Was that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah. Not that this format was like that was a new thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But in their infinite wisdom, they knew they needed to redo it anyway. It's cool.
I haven't played Skyward Sword.
Pretty good.
The only Zelda games I've played was Twilight Princess. And
I haven't played Skyward Sword either, but I've watched everyone play it.
Actually, to be fair, when I say I've played Twilight Princess, that's a really big understatement. I think I got like 4 hours, and I got to like the Monkey Temple, and that's it, which is literally the tutorial temple of the game. So it's not like, you know, that's like saying you played the first 2 hours. Like that's like saying you played the first 2 minutes of like Mario Land or something. Like that's barely even playing a game.
Yeah. And back to Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm really pissed they didn't make a sequel to Detective Pikachu.
I don't think it sold very well.
The movie?
No. Just you mean I thought you meant the game. My bad.
Well, both honestly, they both should have gotten a sequel.
I would say the game probably didn't sell too well, which I'm surprised they decided to make a movie about Detective Pikachu in the first place.
Yeah, and also it's weird because that game ends on a cliffhanger.
Does it?
In the game, they never explain why the Pikachu can talk.
Oh, really?
They never explain it. They hint that he might be his dad, but they never actually explain
That's true. That's a thing from the movie, which is really weird.
And when I say hint, I mean subtly hint. Like, most people didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Right? In the movie, obviously they knew what was going to happen, and because I think they talked to the people, and then they extrapolated, and then they did a dad thing.
Which is, that's so interesting. Look, that movie's actually pretty good. I mean, it definitely gets
I don't
a
think
bit...
anyone talks about it enough. It's a really solid movie, man.
It definitely gets a little generic to the end, but it's still pretty cool, all things considered.
Yeah, it's a detective noir, which we don't get very often, and I think it's a really good one.
I really like the Pokemon designs and everything. I think it's really cool.
I think the movie, and also it doesn't reboot like the universe. It just takes place in the pre-existing Pokemon universe.
Yeah, it's not trying to like overly explain anything to the audience, which
No.
is nice. I might go watch it actually now after this because I haven't
I
seen
think the
it.
movie's great.
I've only
I don't
seen it
think
once.
it's credit.
I think when it gets to like the British villain turning into Mewtwo, I was like, okay, that's all right, I get it. But it is a kids movie. I don't really, and I don't think it's the worst thing on planet Earth. It's pretty good.
No, and it was just cool that Mewtwo was in it. You know.
Yeah, true. Mewtwo is probably one of the coolest Pokemon, to be fair.
Yeah, he's pretty rad.
I'm
No, that movie's
surprised
so
they've
cool, and I love the way that they interpreted the Pokemon universe. I absolutely love that.
The fact that it takes place in the city is really cool. I like the location a lot. And, man, I really wish it was Danny DeVito instead of Ryan Reynolds, but that's okay.
I think Ryan Reynolds does a good job.
I think so, too. I'm just saying, if I had a choice, I would take Danny DeVito any day.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm just disappointed that they never made a sequel or a spin-off. Like, I think everyone's reaction or something like that was cool, but can you do like a Pokemon trainer story now in this universe? You know? And they haven't. And it pisses me off because I really like
When did that movie come out? Like 2018? Something like that?
2017, 2018.
Oh my god, is it that old already? Holy shit.
Let me see.
I was still in Alberta, I know that. So it must have been like pre-2019. Maybe it was 2019, actually. I'm feeling pretty good about 2019.
It might be 2019.
I'm feeling 2018, 2019 is what I'm gonna bet.
It was 2019.
Okay, so yeah, it was right before I left.
Well, I guess they could still make a sequel.
They gave me Pokemon cards when I went to the freaking.
Really?
Yeah, when I went to the movie, they gave me Pokemon cards. That was funny. They were just like whatever was at Walmart at the time or whatever. They didn't really care, but it was still cool. My theater gave it to me. That's funny that they did that because I actually remember distinctly walking by an elementary school and just giving a kid the Pokemon cards. That was really funny. Because I had an elementary school close to my house, so I was just like, hey kid, do you want Pokemon cards? Because I didn't care about Pokemon. I still went to see the movie though, because I thought it looked interesting. Yeah, no, you brought back interesting memories. I didn't think, I don't think about that movie at all. Neither does anyone else.
Yeah, I know it's sad.
It's really weird. I think it's really but like I think before Sonic came around, I think that was probably considered the best video game movie, which is weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like nobody talks about it, probably because Sonic came out. That might be why actually. People don't talk about it probably because of Sonic.
Yeah. I think it's better than the first Sonic movie.
Oh, I would agree.
That's a hot take. But I don't know, it's probably Sonic 2 is probably better than it, so I would probably say that. But.
I enjoyed Sonic. Sonic 2's weird, you know.
I mean, I don't know if it's better. Like, I wouldn't say that's
like technically
better, but like I enjoyed it. Like that experience was awesome.
Yeah, I agree. Also, why do my guys keep getting frozen? What the hell is going on? Stop getting frozen.
So there's no hopes. There's basically no hopes for a movie sequel.
Yeah.
But a game sequel is in development for the Switch. It is apparently nearing being done.
Really? I'm shocked about that actually.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna get that.
They're probably gonna take a lot of inspiration from the movie, if I'd say.
Yes, I agree.
Because I do think that game looks kind of. I mean, it is actually. Now that you think about it, that might be the most unique Pokemon game that's ever come out.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird ones. Aren't there like RPG Pokemon? No, that's stupid. That's the dumbest sentence I ever said in my life.
I know what you mean, though. You mean like turn-based Pokemon RPG games.
Isn't there like Pokemon Dungeon or something like that?
Yes, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. They actually, I played one of them on the DS growing up, and they're pretty rad.
Yeah.
Or the one I played was pretty decent. Again, it is kind of just like baby's first dungeon, like, platform, mystery, whatever game, but it is pretty neat. Not really hard, no.
Aren't all Pokemon games baby's first whatever?
Yes, they're not known for being particularly difficult games by any means.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of strategy to them, which I know some Pokemon fan is ripping their ears off me saying that, but come on.
Also, Pokemon Snap got a sequel, which is absurd.
That is, yeah, it did. I always forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know, it's funny. Most of the games we talked about tonight have been ported or are on the Switch now, or like brought to the Switch in some way.
This,
Like,
this is what I say, that the Switch has a great library. That's
yeah.
what I mean.
I mean, Switch got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, or 2 of them at least. I think they got remakes actually. Skyward Sword got ported to Switch, which is pretty bonkers.
Yeah. Pokemon Snap, they did a sequel on the Switch. Was another game.
That is so weird. And now I guess we're getting Pokemon. What's it called? Detective Pikachu.
They're almost certainly going to port that on the Switch if it isn't already. The original.
Oh, probably. Honestly, if it doesn't get a physical release for what, $80, it'll probably get a digital release or something.
Yeah.
They like to do that a lot, which I'm down for. I mean, I heard it was okay, but more games on the Switch means a good thing.
I did a Mario Strikers sequel for the Switch, which is insane.
Yes, they did. That is so weird because I could have sworn they forgot about Mario Strikers.
That's what I'm saying, man. Which is awesome. They brought back so many franchises for it. So cool.
I still want Galaxy 3. I know everyone's gonna say Odyssey, but look, I'm a simple man.
They're never gonna make Galaxy 3. I'm sorry.
I think at some point, absolutely. I don't think.
No. When have they ever made a sequel to an old Mario 3D platform?
Mario Galaxy 2.
Because it came out right after. Look, if we were still in an era where we had only had the Mario Galaxy games, yes, but they never. That would be like if they had a Mario Sunshine sequel right now. Like, that's not going to happen.
I guess.
They're not going to go back to an old incarnation of. They don't do that. That's like if they made a sequel to Ocarina of Time now. Like,
I guess.
I'm sorry, Brad. That's not going to happen.
Maybe. You never know. Never say never.
They've never done that before.
I can't really think of many examples of Mario, but I think they've definitely tried, like, I don't know.
No, and the only possible is if they like remade the games or something, maybe like full-on remake or something.
You know they did
They only ever did a remake of Mario, the original Mario 64. They haven't remade the other ones.
Oh, they did remake Mario 64. I always forget about that. It was on the DS.
I'm just sorry. Galaxy 3 is not happening. I'm just sorry, Brain.
Well, you know what?
Because there's no if there was precedent for it, I'd be like, okay, but there's not.
True. I think it's just a style, right?
And also, why would they, man? They do. Odyssey's just the better version of it. Like
no, I guess.
I could see them making an Odyssey sequel because that one just came out, you know?
Right.
But I could never see them going, imagine they released a Sunshine sequel. It's so weird.
I guess, I kind of see where you're coming from. I think it's because Galaxy is a pretty, like, unique format for Mario, at least at the time it was.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know.
So is every Mario game.
I think it's the fact that it got 2 games in the first place is kind of what, like, okay, I could see them making a third because there are 2, you know?
Yeah, but I think the argument would just be that Odyssey is the
right.
Direction. It's not different enough from Odyssey compared to how different it is from, like, Sunshine, you know?
Right. No,
compared to how different Sunshine is from 3. Like, honestly, of all those games, it probably has the most in common. I guess the move. No, it doesn't have the move set. I don't remember.
They're close. No, Odyssey is definitely a spiritual successor to all 3 of those games: 64, Galaxy, and Sunshine, for sure.
Like I said, it's like if they again like. I feel like everybody like, well, the franchise has moved beyond that. Again, it's like if they made a 3D sequel to, like, Ocarina. I feel like everyone would be like, why? We have Breath of the Wild is the better format. It's the better game. Why wouldn't you continue that? I feel like they did do a sequel to Link to the Past, which is weird. Yeah.
I know that's nothing. That's not even comparable.
Wasn't it a
but
remake?
No, they did a sequel. So they did Link to a Past. And then they did Link Between Worlds, which was actually a direct sequel.
Wait, hold on. Wait, so Link to the Past isn't a sequel?
Link to the Past is so. Link to the Past was the SNES game that came out. I think that was like, I think it was the third Legend of Zelda game. I'm pretty sure, not mistaken. And then on the 3DS they did Link Between Worlds, which is canonically a sequel to Link to the Past.
So
that is really weird in particular. I know that's not at all comparable.
And that was also on handheld. You know,
yes, like, no, I know.
And on handheld, there's kind of like anything goes almost. You know,
I say Luigi's Mansion makes a little bit more sense for that format, I guess, because they have 3 games, which is really interesting.
Yeah, but they didn't do a new Luigi 3D game in between that.
No, because Luigi doesn't get games.
No, I'm just saying, it's not gonna happen. I don't know. Like,
I know.
Never say never, but don't get your hopes up, man.
Look, I like it. I know that seems dumb.
Why not just? Like,
I know.
Why not just an Odyssey?
I like Odyssey too. I want an Odyssey sequel too, but I like Galaxy as well. There's nothing wrong with that. They're different games. They're not the same.
Then why not a Sunshine sequel?
I've never played Sunshine.
Alright, well then why not a Mario 64 sequel?
I'd be down for all of these things. I'm not against any of these things. I know that sounds dumb, but
it's weird that you're hyper fixating and holding out hope on Galaxy 3.
I think it's not. No, I'm not. It's not that I'm holding out hope. I'm just saying I grew up with Galaxy was my game that I grew up with, so I'm nostalgically bound to it. You know, like
I guess.
It's like wanting a remake of like I don't know. It's like a game that you specifically grew up with, and you're just like you would like to see it.
Like I would love to see a
Banjo remake. Yeah.
It's never gonna happen.
No. But oh my god, at this point, I think
unfortunately, if it was going to happen, it would have happened already. You know?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
The time for the Banjo remake has come and gone, and now all I can do is hope that in like another 12 years, like the era comes back or something.
Yeah.
And we get more 3D remakes.
It'll come back for sure. It's gonna take some time, but it will definitely come back.
Yeah.
People always forget how good platformers are.
I think the reason, because they asked, like, Phil Spencer and everyone from Xbox, I don't know how I remember that guy's name, people have asked him, like, why do you guys do a Banjo remake? And he's like, well, Rare doesn't want to do it. That's what he would always say, right?
I mean...
And it's like, yeah, Rare doesn't want to do it because nobody who works at Rare right now worked on Banjo.
No. They're doing, like... Yeah, also, I wouldn't go with Rare.
Rare if they want to do it. Get a different studio.
Get someone who's more interested in that, because there's definitely interest in that project, 100%. If you just like, but Rareware they're not the guys to ask for it. They're not involved. All you need to ask them for is like, hey, can we make a game? And I'm sure that they don't have I'm sure they don't mind. I'm sure they're completely fine.
Yeah, again, because like there are 2 people out there who actually worked on Banjo-Kazooie like 30 years ago. Like no one's working with it.
I'm not even gonna. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say like I know much about the game industry, and like this could be completely wrong, but I feel like you could ask them, and like, hey, they don't even have to be a big part. Like maybe you get their names in there, like that's fine. Like, but I don't think they would be that into it.
Or instead of getting the 2 people at Rareware who don't give a shit about Banjo, get the people that left to make Yooka-Laylee and get them to work on it. You know?
And if they don't want to do it,
if all those people, let me tell you, if all those people were still working at Rareware when they asked, they would have done it. You know
absolutely.
What I mean?
But because
they all left, there was no one there who cared about Banjo-Kazooie. You know, like I don't know what you're thinking. It's just stupid. Like you bought Rareware, hollowed it out, all of the old guys left, and now it's a carcass with like, you know, it's not even the same thing anymore. And you're asking them if they want to stupid.
It's the equivalent of asking Insomniac to do the Spyro remake. It's like, no, they've clearly moved on. They're a different team. Like, they're not interested in that kind of thing anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Because teams change. Like, we gotta remember that just because a familiar team works on a game, like, if you see, like, I don't know, if you see Insomniac or whatever worked on Spider-Man, it's not the same people who did Spyro, for the most part. It was completely different. Because the industry has changed, the team has changed, because it's literally... like, what, 10 years after, 20 years after it came out? Like, it's completely different.
Yeah, like 20 years.
Spyro came out in 98.
Yeah, no,
Spider-Man came out in 2018.
Yeah, no, 20 years later, barely even the same people work there, you know?
I mean, I'm sure there's similar people, but they're not, like, you know...
Especially, like, dude, I don't want to... I would be hard pressed to want to work if I'm that good where I get to work for one of those companies. I'd be hard pressed to want to stay at any company for longer than like 8 years. You know what I mean? Like then that means your career is at a standstill. You know, most people want to move on.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, that's the dumbest excuse I've ever heard. It's so stupid.
It really is.
You guys hollowed out Rare on Thanksgiving dinner, and all the stuffing's gone.
That's one of my favorite things about the YouTuber Nitro Rat I watch is that he always brings up that point whenever he's like, oh, this team worked on it, but let me just check to see if it's the same people, and he always checks to see if it's the same, and it usually is not. So he's always like, he always reminds people that that is a thing, because that is a thing, and people need to remember that, and don't forget about that, people. That's very important.
Look, if it's like a 5-8 year different, like in between,
yes,
I would say there's a good chance it's the same. But we're talking 20 freaking years.
The people who made Banjo-Kazooie, Rareware, and also, dude, Rareware back in the day were like kings. They could have been considered one of the best gaming companies of all time had they continued their ride, but they sold out. Like they literally sold out to Microsoft. That happened.
Yes.
Microsoft bought them, and then they just didn't want to make that kind of shit anymore. They wanted to make boring racing games. And Sea of Thieves for some reason.
Look, Nuts and Bolts isn't as bad as everyone says it is.
Yeah.
It still has a lot of the spirit, in my opinion. It still has a lot of the spirit and the humor of the originals, but it's just a different genre of game. So
Nuts and Bolts is very interesting. That is rare, isn't it? I didn't realize that.
No, that was rare. That was rare.
I am surprised that they even did that.
The humor is the same between the actual fighting is the same. But
that's good.
The gameplay is fundamentally different. I don't think they understood that the people like the platforming, you know.
Yeah, the racing thing is very strange.
There is still like shoelace platforming in that. In the but it's not very good platforming.
Yeah, it seems a bit. Mario Rabbids 2 is Galaxy 3. Get over it. So Thatch's audio is awful? It shouldn't be. He sounded fine to me earlier.
Is that Tyler?
Yeah. Let me listen.
What if Raker and his forces are perceived as martyrs?
By who? Any church member has already accepted the promise. You may have a point, though. Cults don't just go away.
Yeah, you can hear you. You sound fine.
Alright, he's just being a little butt.
I mean, it's not as bad as it was the other night when we first started. It's because Thatch is on his phone. That's why. It's easier for us to record. It could be much worse. Get over it!
As long as you can understand what I'm saying, it's really all that matters.
Microsoft owns Rare. They literally don't have to ask them to make Banjo. They could pay anyone because Microsoft owns Banjo outright. Yeah, no, exactly. They don't even have to go through Rare.
No, exactly. I don't know why he was like, we asked them. What? Shut up.
Don't ask Rare. They want nothing to do.
Don't. They don't care. No one who works here is the same. B, you don't have to. You own Banjo-Kazooie, so screw that. You know?
Yeah.
Do you honestly think that like Sony asked Insomniac, hey, we're gonna remake Spyro? No, they didn't.
No.
There's no way they did.
There's a difference. They asked I know that they asked Insomniac for their blessing, but that's like, of course they were like, yeah, go ahead, because we don't give a shit about Spyro. We didn't make it.
But the difference is they didn't ask them to make it. They were like,
no, I know. Yeah, that's a different thing.
Went to Rare and said, what do you think about a Banjo remake? And they're like, we don't give a shit about Banjo.
Yeah, exactly, right?
If he went to them and said, hey, we got this small startup company to do a Banjo, they'd be like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Again, the 32-year-old guy who just started working there in 2009 who's never worked on Banjo or whatever. You know?
Yeah. He's gonna be confused.
It's so stupid. I hate that. I hate that excuse. It's so dumb.
Who knows if that's even the truth. That might be like
my honest hope is that Microsoft just sells the rights to Banjo-Kazooie back to Nintendo. Like that would be
I honestly think that'd be the best direction for them at this point, because like, well, Microsoft's weird because they kind of want to have it all. Like, they kind of have, like, Microsoft doesn't really have, like, a consistent, like, thing anymore. You know, they used to be, like, the Halo Gears of War guys, you know? Now they're, like, they're kind of platformer guy. Like, they kind of try to do a lot. Like, because freaking, what's it called? What's that game that was coming out? Psychonauts? Psychonauts 2 was meant to be, like, an Xbox, like, exclusive originally.
Oh, really?
Now it's not. Now you can get it on everything, so it doesn't matter. But it is weird that that was even a thing to begin with.
Yeah, I don't. I wish. I just think if they, the fact that Pack Worlds can get a remake, but Banjo Kazooie can't is just ridiculous.
That is redonkulous. That is very, very weird.
Yeah. Also, Toys for Bob is depressing. They keep posting their internships, and I might honestly apply for a 3D internship if they still have it open.
I really hope they don't become lame.
But
You know,
I think they're becoming lame. So I'm like, well, I guess but also it's like a job. But
That's
if I did
yeah.
an internship there, I wouldn't be working on Banjo. I wouldn't be working on Crash. I'd be working
Nah.
on some dumb stuff.
It would be like freaking Overwatch butt physics or something. Because they work for Blizzard now, don't they?
That'd be cool, honestly, to work on Overwatch.
Overwatch would be really cool to work on. I mean, besides the
internship,
yeah.
like a few weeks, that'd be cool.
Besides, like, the really horrible things that I've heard from Blizzard, it wouldn't be, I don't know, it'd be interesting.
Yeah, no, I had to give a presentation about Blizzard, or not Blizzard, I gave a presentation about a guy who worked at Blizzard, who still works at Blizzard. And I had to acknowledge that they're terrible.
Yeah, you'd be like, well, they're not great.
but I was like, but he's not.
But this guy is cool, but everyone else is kind of lame.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to mention the Kazooie remake, please.
That would be really nice. I would be down. Obviously, I'd be down for it. I've got no, like, you know me. I'm down. You know what? Okay, here's the biggest middle finger, right?
What?
Banjo-Kazooie is pretty widely known amongst, like, the platforming community, I'd say. It's pretty, like, pretty popular.
Yes.
But you know what got a remake before Banjo-Kazooie?
What?
KO the fucking Kangaroo.
Yep.
KO is the most obscure, like, Polish 3D platformer I've ever, like, nobody knows. You probably haven't even heard of KO, have you?
I might have seen one thing about it.
It was like this really weird Polish 3D platformer back in the day, and they got 3 games somehow, but they're all pretty, like, they're not great, but it got a full-on HD remake in the year of our Lord, 2021. And I don't know how it happened. I don't know, like, where, like, I don't know who greenlit that.
Also, it's not the year of our Lord. The year of our Lord is this year, you dummy.
The year of our Lord, 2021.
No, 2022. That's
Alright.
It's a reference into the current year, you nerd.
I know.
I
always just say that whenever I'm referring to any year.
Yeah, I think
Small marvel craft.
I'm just sad. That's all.
It is sad. It really is. I think there's more things that I think... Look, I know you can argue that doing remakes for every game is probably not a good thing, but honestly, some games really do need remakes.
I think Banjo would genuinely... Because I played the game, the original one. I haven't played Banjo Tooie, but... I think Banjo would legitimately benefit from a remake.
A remake, yeah, totally.
Because it's got weird, slippery controls and stuff like that. Like, it's kind of a janky game, you know? I really think that it would benefit from a remake to make it tighter, you know?
Mario 64 is the exact same way. I know people are going to crucify me for saying that, but Mario 64's controls are really bizarre.
Yeah, it's true.
He controls like a weird baby man.
Very strange.
But, like, it's all, like, undeniably Mario 64 is an incredible game, but it does have, like, that one thing where it's like, okay, it's a bit weird. And, like, a modern remake, like, I know saying that Mario 64 getting a remake sounds really redundant and kind of useless, but I'd be totally down for it.
Here's what you do, right?
What?
Nintendo buys the rights to Banjo-Kazooie. They don't buy Rareware back. They buy the rights to
No, thank you.
Right? Yeah. They buy the rights to make a new game. And then they enlist the Hat in Time developer to make a Banjo-Kazooie remake.
That'd be pretty great. Ukulele would probably...
Oh my god.
I mean, I feel like Ukulele would honestly be the best, because I feel like they tried their hand at making a game, and, like, Ukulele's pretty received. But the sequels, I hear, is pretty good.
Yeah, but is that company Platonic? Do they still exist?
Yeah, they definitely still exist, for sure.
With a fixer-upper, I think they could do it, yeah.
I think it's because it's literally rare. I mean, like, and I don't think they'd be against it.
The sequel also, wasn't that a 2D platform?
Yes, I mean, it was completely different. I think, well, put it like this, right? Yeah. So Ukulele was definitely meant to be, like, 3D platform, or, like, Banjo.
Yes.
If it was it, but then the sequel was definitely meant to be Donkey Kong Country, 100%. and it just worked better for them. I think I do see your point, and I do think they would actually be better. I think they are kind of better at 2D stuff. I realized, but if they went in with the mindset that this is a Banjo-Kazooie remake, they didn't want to overindulge anything.
Gave them like a decently big budget, and they got some additional staff and everything like that.
Yeah.
You know? And they like got their shit. If Nintendo came and said, "Hey guys, get your shit together, you can remake Banjo," you know, I feel like they would.
As underbaked as Yooka-Laylee was in terms of, because I know a lot of people don't like Yooka-Laylee, but like in terms of like that, you know, I am like Yooka-Laylee is genuinely like really well made for a Kickstarter game. It's kind of insane.
It is. They were so close to making. That's the problem. Is it's so close to being good, but it's just not. You know what I mean?
It's just too like barren and too big. I think they tried to they tried to make it like they just went way too ambitious with it.
They tried to make it like Banjo-Kazooie 3, like scale wise.
Yeah,
you know?
They wanted to make it really big.
But they should have just downskimmed it like as if they're starting a new franchise, but in the spirit of Banjo, and not like they're trying to one-up Banjo. You know what I mean?
That's pretty much exactly what they did with or not what they did, but what happened with Hat in Time. Hat in Time went pretty like small scale overall compared to like something like Yooka-Laylee, which is exactly what it needed. And you can the best thing about that is even if you go small scale, you can do more with DLC and stuff. If the game is a success, you know, you can go back into it and change things later on. You don't have to
do like a huge scale sequel, you know.
Yeah, like you don't have to go directly into like it would be a fool's yeah.
Like this Spider-Man sequel is gonna be. I think it's gonna be gargantuan. I think
so. Yeah.
I think and I just mean content and scale wise. I think this like the amount of shit that's gonna be in it.
Oh my god, there's so many dudes.
Is gonna be really large scale. You know.
Yeah.
Like I think there's gonna be a lot going on in that game. You know, like because I mean, and it's hard to, because they haven't actually seen any gameplay, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to have 2 playable characters. Like, that already is insane. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, it's Miles Morales and the original at the same time, you know? And that's already crazy, but they're going to add more to those characters.
Yeah.
They're probably going to make the map bigger, honestly. It probably will.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
The campaign's probably going to be longer.
So Miles Morales is a nice test run for that, which was nice.
Yes, and now they can add everything they learned in Miles. They can now add it on to other games.
Yes.
I really think that it's going to be a very large scale game, and that's because now they're building off the original. We'll see. It's kind of like how the Arkham games get much larger scale every single game.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that just comes to the territory of developing games like that. You know, like. Just by what comes time, you learn more, and with sequels, that's kind of the reason why game sequels are cool, because you know how in movies usually the sequels aren't as good as the original.
That's the thing a lot of people say, but that kind of honestly depends. But
yeah, no, it depends. But I do think that games that does actually make a lot of sense for like games. That happens a lot where the sequels are usually better than the original in most cases.
Yeah.
Sometimes, not all the time. Just because like I'd say Spyro 2 is a million times better than Spyro 1.
Right.
Spyro 1 is really janky, honestly.
Yeah,
shut up.
When you're making a game, it's easier to hone in and pick out what you can improve on. Like it's much easier. You're making a movie, that's much harder than.
Oh, absolutely. I know.
But yeah, I think this new Spider-Man game is going to be gargantuan. And I'm worried it'll have the issue that the original did, where it's like Kraven's the villain and then Venom's the villain. You know how it kind of have like Mr. Negative and Doc Ock. You know?
Yeah.
I think they're going to do that again with Venom and Kraven.
Yeah, I think so. I think Kraven will be the first villain, and then Venom will be the second one.
Yeah.
He'll probably get introduced around the same time too, which will be nice.
I also think that there's going to be a boss fight where. I think there's going to be a boss fight where Peter Parker has the symbiote and Miles needs
You have to. Yeah, I think so too.
It's going to be all emotional. It's going to be like screaming. It's going to be crazy. Also, the symbiote's going to be in it, so
yes,
they're probably going to need to invent symbiote mechanics for like Peter Parker. You know,
and it
by the way,
should.
that's actually a really clever way to separate him and Miles even more. Is that Peter has a symbiote, Miles doesn't.
Yes,
That's actually really clever. But like they're going to invent symbiote mechanics. I'm curious what that will be.
Yeah, 100%. I'm excited.
I hope their symbiote soon isn't ugly. I think it's going to be ugly. I have really strong fears that their symbiote costume is going to be ugly.
It might be. They might try to over-design it.
But you know they're going to give you an option for a normal one, so it's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to that Wolverine game, actually.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Wolverine.
That might be pretty dope, honestly. If it's just a fun, like, hack and slash game where you have to run through people and murder them, yeah, I'm down for it.
Oh yeah.
I desperately hope it's M-rated. Like, I'm hoping more than anything. If it gets pushed down to T, I'll be bummed out.
And I know that one will be the one that comes out after Spider-Man 2, like, obviously.
Oh yeah.
But God, I want a Miles Morales style Venom game so bad.
Oh my God, yeah, a Venom game, like even like a Venom game where you have to run around and just beat the shit out of people. That'd be so fun.
Like duck 'em and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Also, maybe they'll do well. They probably won't. But man, if they could have Venom and Wolverine have a fight, that'd be so cool because that was an Ultimate Spider-Man and it was really awesome.
Oh really?
There was a boss fight where you play as Venom and you fight Wolverine, and I think that it's so.
I remember you telling me about that actually. That's interesting.
I don't know how that happens, but man, that'd be cool if they did that.
You say Ultimate Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, the Ultimate Spider-Man video game.
Yeah.
For the comics, not from the show already.
Yes. Yeah,
because you can play as Venom in that game.
I almost bought that game when I went to the anime convention, but I went for it. But it was like $85 or something, so I decided to go for the Spider-Man 1 game instead.
I think I went to Half Price Books and got it for $20.
We played pretty much all. Actually, and I played it at your house. I played pretty much all the Spider-Man games at your house, which was cool.
Yeah, you guys really like Love the Shadows. That was funny.
You were getting really mad at us for not being good at the game, even though we've never played it before.
No, I was mad at you guys for being bad at Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, and we're like, yeah, we've never played it before. You have to admit, if you're not familiar with those controls, they're really strange.
They are.
They're not a thing you can just jump right into.
Well,
but I
think they're even stranger if you're used to the PS4 controls. You know.
Well, yeah, that's the only Spider-Man game I had ever played too.
I played Spider-Man 2 before I played Spider-Man PS4. I played it way before.
Oh yeah.
So it was a different experience for me.
I gave you Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah, and then my stepdad bought Miles, so I didn't need your copy anyway.
Whatever.
I'm sorry, I'm an asshole. I'm happy to have the physical copy. I really.
Yeah.
But like, so when I played Spider-Man PS4, it was like the handicap controls were off, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, oh, this is easy. Like when I was web swinging, you know.
Yeah.
Because Spider-Man 2's web swinging is like way more physics based.
Yes, it has really bizarre physics, which is, I mean, it's good. Like I
think the physics are significant. I think what makes it so bizarre is they are significantly more realistic than the physics in PS4.
I was gonna say, I think people still swear by those web slinging controls way more than PS4 because PS4 kind of takes your hand and guides it along a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I think
it's more fun.
Here's a good way of putting it, right?
What?
The PS4 web slinging is better. Like, it's like a game. It's more fun gameplay experience to play, right?
Yeah.
The PS2 like Spider-Man 2 controls is basically like a swinging simulator, you know?
Yes.
So I would say maybe if you get good at it, it feels a little bit more rewarding. But the thing is, by the time you get good at it, you finish the game. There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
So I mean, so it's kind of like I beat the game, so now I just replay it with the web swinging, but I don't have as much to do. So
yeah. Oh, totally. No, I agree, my friend. I agree.
But I think that for gameplay and an experience, I think PS4 is better because it's like a video game is not meant to be realistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun getting good at the PS2 controls. But again, there's nothing to do once you get good at them. You're just like, yeah, I'm good at them. Like that's just kind of how it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's the equivalent. Yeah.
I do like the sense. The momentum and the carrying of momentum is better in Spider-Man 2. Like, you can really build up your momentum and start flying by. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can build momentum, like and it actually tracks, and you can go like insanely fast because you're just building your swinging momentum.
Yeah.
PS4 kind of caps your momentum at a certain speed, and then you're just kind of stagnant, you know.
Yeah.
So I think I like that aspect, but overall I like the. And also like the swinging in PS4 is it's less strict in swinging and more just the traversal in general is really good. You know, like it's beyond the swinging. Like the swinging is just a part of the overall traversal.
What is happening? Yeah.
And the traversal as a whole is fantastic. You know, the traversal in Spider-Man 2 is janky.
Yes.
But the swinging, like the only thing I like better is just the carrying. I would just like it if I could build momentum easier than PS4.
Yeah, 100%. I guess it is what. And when we were playing together, there's an important thing to note too, is that like when you grow up with a game specifically and you've played it for as long as you have, like pretty much like probably most of your entire life, right?
No, I played it when I was a teenager. Or like
oh, never mind.
I think I played it from like freshman. No, I played it from like 8th grade.
Am I doing
I guess.
something
So
wrong?
kind of, so I guess a big portion of my life, but I think I got it in middle school, like 8th grade.
Okay, I think I'm doing this. I think I'm playing this game just wrong. I need to figure out what I'm doing first.
What are you doing wrong?
Well, I think I don't know if I'm supposed to be fighting a wave of enemies or if I'm actually supposed to be doing something. It says pull out the power cables, and I don't know where the power cables are.
Try your mask.
I am. My mask is on.
I'm
Let me
gonna
see.
go drop a crack piss. I'll be right back.
All right.
We need to focus on taking it down.
No, maybe I do just fight these guys.
Freeze is boosting their breath.
Somebody swat that fly! Sit tight, Gamora!
Why is everyone down already? Jesus, can we calm down?
Where's Warlock? Shouldn't he
Can we?
be in here? Drop her! I said drop her!
Oh, put down Gamora. Why do you have to hold Gamora like a King Kong ass looking motherfucker?
Get party invite!
Don't want them to feel left out.
Oh, stop with the
We need to push
kickback thing. I need to go get my boys. Leave them alone.
past time someone got stabbed.
Alright, I gotta go get frickin' this asshole.
You figure your shit out?
What?
Figure your shit out?
Oh, they're saying I need to keep killing guys.
Gotta kill guys?
There's just so many guys. I'm getting sick of it.
It's like the big final battle.
I know. That's definitely the reason for it. But fighting these big android guys who I used to think were really scary over and over and over again is driving me kind of bonkers.
No, I agree. I totally agree.
They take so much, they are damage sponges.
They are.
And then these little assholes run up to me with their shields and I'm like, dude, I'm busy. All my teammates keep dying instantly. I have to go free Rocket's ass from halfway across the map.
You gotta get a strat, bro.
A strat?
Yeah, you gotta get a strat.
I'm not strategic though, bro. I'm not.
Bro, but you're a gamer.
I know. Everyone thinks that just because I'm a gamer means I spend hours and hours into games means that I have that I'm like good at them, and that's absolutely not true. You can spend hours at a game and never get good at it.
That's true.
I mean, I would
But,
say
you know,
like,
but obviously it's like a monkey. It's like a monkey in the Mona Lisa, right?
you say monkey in the Mona Lisa.
If you make an immortal monkey that can live forever, and you put him in a room with a pencil, eventually over millennia, he'll make the Mona Lisa.
Do you think that's true?
Yeah, no, it's factually true.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. If you have a monkey with a pencil and a piece of paper in a room, it doesn't matter how long it takes. It'll be millennia, but eventually, by sheer odds, he'll make the Mona Lisa.
So I guess I'm sure someone is literally doing that right now as we speak. Someone has locked a monkey in a room.
No, because they can't live forever.
But like they're gonna keep injecting him with life juice or whatever.
It's like a phrase. It's like
I know.
yeah. But
I
it's
get
like
I get it.
It's like the way life existed. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we grew brains over millennia eventually. You know what I mean?
We weren't born with brains.
We were not. No.
I know what you mean, though, like sentience or whatever.
You were a fish with legs at one. Like that was your genetic line at one point in time.
I was a freaking walking trapezoid at one point.
Yeah, exactly. But
I was born from the immortal frost, as they always say.
That's what they say, man.
No, I do know what you're saying, though, which is really weird. We really did come from, like, a very weird life world.
I know, I think it's funny.
Stop kicking me. Oh my god, he keeps kicking me off the frickin' map and I keep dying. Ah, here we go again. This is very fun for everyone to watch. We need to keep talking about monkey coming out of frozen wombs or whatever we were just talking about.
What?
They're creating the Mona Lisa.
I didn't mention the womb once, but you.
There was no womb mention.
There was no womb mention.
Not even but a once, but a time.
No, not but a glimmer.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm just trying to.
I know you like womb lore, but
Womb lore, monkey womb lore.
yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of videos of gorillas being recommended to me lately, and it's been making me very happy.
I like to watch the gorilla.
No, there's a really good video I watched with it's this guy is like cowering in fear the entire time because a whole ass gorilla family comes up to him. And actually, no, he's not cowering in fear. He's just covering his eyes and lowering his head down, which is what you're supposed to do in that situation, so he doesn't rip you limb from limb. He was actually being really smart about it. A lot of people would like pet him and like be like, "Hello," but no, they will literally kill you if you do that. So.
Yeah, no, apes are insane.
Oh, they are. Like they're
They have the
insane.
strength of 7 men, dude. They'll rip your arms right off.
Oh my god, yeah, they are terrifying. But the ape kids are like climbing him and like picking rats out of his hair and stuff like that. It's a great video.
That's awesome.
And the wife walks by and like makes sure that her kids are doing okay, and then the alpha just stares him down the entire time.
The wife?
Yeah, the wife.
Ape?
The wife
No,
ape.
there's no wives in ape lore.
You're right. They actually just freak whoever they want. They don't get married.
There's the mother.
I think there were 2 mothers actually.
I think it's funny that you said the wife. That was
The wife ape. I'm just trying to be politically ape correct.
Yeah, I guess.
In this ape society we live in.
It is. Why do these guys take so long to die? Jeez.
Which guys are you fighting?
Stupid bears.
Oh, you're still on the bears? Jesus.
Well, I took a long break.
Ah, I see. Okay. I didn't know that.
Eat some nachos.
Nachos? I still haven't had dinner yet. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Well, you gotta finish this game first.
I know. The only time I play I don't like to eat on stream because I get distracted, and also people aren't watching anything when I eat. It's just me standing still because I can't play and eat at the same time.
Right.
The one time I did that was during there was an Uncharted 2 stream where I ate a whole ass Wendy's meal in the middle of it. This was really funny.
Why?
Sai wanted me to do a food review, and also I was really hungry that day, so he I literally think it's like half an hour of me eating. It's like a 3-hour stream.
This is awful because the game's like you beat the but I've got no health. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm gonna die right away.
You will die, but then you automatically get all your shit back, so it's almost not.
No, but then I just start the level over.
Oh yeah.
They got the big strong guys here.
The strong guys are scary.
Oh shit! I got a new magic ability I should use.
The nice thing about dying is that you can still level up your guy after all that.
That's nice. It's very nice.
You do you don't have to beat a level you don't have to actually beat a mission to level up, which is really dope about that game.
Yeah.
They make sure no
matter what, it's gonna be a little bit easier every time you start.
And also I think they do that because because of the run in the game where you have to play the entire game in one health run and you can't save or anything.
Oh no thanks.
Yeah, I've never even attempted it. I have attempted it. I got to level 2, but that was it. I couldn't even it's really hard.
Imagine.
But you also get really cool weapons when you play that. You get weapons that do 100 damage or whatever.
Really?
Oh god, yeah. It's insane. The gold weapons in that game is ridiculous.
God damn it, I was so close.
Alright, come on, Groot. Do some cool shit. Wait, you're not Groot, you're Rocket. Who cares?
Is there another level that I can do in the meantime?
I don't think so. You're pretty early.
So this is where they build the big boy.
The branching paths don't come up until a bit later.
I just have to sit here. Well, what about the arena?
Oh, no, the arena is a good way to level up, actually. The arena is really scary, too. I never got very far in that.
I was gonna give it a shot to break up the gameplay a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm fighting a freaking peasant and he's immediately kicking my ass.
Yeah, they're a little scary sometimes. Pull out the force field's power cables. Now you gotta tell me what that
talking about.
means.
Cut him up, Gamora. Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain.
Fudge, stop with the arrows.
Oh crap!
Fuck you. Oh my god.
I would be trying to look for these power cables, but also the game isn't telling me to do, like, the actual
Dude,
characters.
for real.
What? What?
The arrows.
You won't tell anybody.
What arrows?
The fucking peasant's arrows.
Oh, I see.
I can't move.
Yeah, he's a punk. Groot, show him your roots, man.
Show me your roots.
That's like asking him for nudes or some shit.
Whoa.
I mean, it would be.
I don't know about that.
You know what we could use? You know what we
I feel like
need?
at worst, I feel like it's worse. At worst, it's like asking for foot pics.
We want a, we should get a cool-ass Ninja Turtles game, is what we should get.
We did.
Like a 3D Ninja Turtles game. You know what I mean?
Oh, they tried.
Have they?
Yeah, they're not very good.
They should do another one, a good one. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
Be cool.
Like a Spider-Man style. I don't know what I'm saying. Rocket, show him your cock.
Rocket, show me your raccoon wiener.
I don't think that's gonna do anything, Quill. Just do it anyways.
Kind of a weird question to ask, Quill.
Just do it.
Just do it.
He's like Thanos. Just do it. I love that. Oh, I love this big man. I am Groot. Oh, there's more big guys.
Where's Warlock? Shouldn't he be in here?
Dude, with the arrows, are you shitting me right now?
I'm just gonna hope for the best. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes! Celebrate this moment, my friends! Victory shall soon be ours! We shall carve our name in the
We talked a lot about game design and remakes and Pokemon and all that
it's
shit.
exhausting. I don't like it.
You know what I say?
You don't like it?
I want to talk about like fingers in the yard or whatever.
Oh, I don't think I told everyone. So the other night, after we started streaming again, I was like trying to convince Thatch that we talked about fingers last year, like a giant finger hypothetical, and he did not believe me. He thought I was making it up for some reason. And he came up with it too.
Then I watched it and I was like, wow, that was really clever. I wish I was still that clever.
I don't know if I'd say it's clever. It's funny though.
It was really, really clever. I'm really smart.
Well, the joke came from something really stupid. We were just singing a song, and then you included the word "I want to see the big finger" for some reason, which was kind of funny and out of nowhere. Oh. All right, here's a hypothetical. Okay,
All right.
I got a situation. I got a sitch for you. All right.
All right.
Okay. So also, I just exploded into ice. All right. So you're just chilling at home one day. You just got like it's like this time of year, right? So
Right.
it's like tomorrow basically. You're just sitting at home, chilling out. You're not doing anything. It's a lazy day. You already did your homework or whatever. You're fine.
I don't have any homework on my break, but that's all right.
You're good. You did your homework. Yeah. You get a dong dong at the door. Ding dong at the door. Knock 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 knock. Right.
Right.
You go answer the door and you open it and you see the the Tracer from Overwatch standing at your door.
Tracer herself?
Yes, the real Tracer. She's here.
Like, wait, hold on, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it like a live action version, or is it like the cartoon Tracer?
It's a good question. I think it's Tracer from the teaser trailer, the very first one they ever put out. Like literally her.
Wait, where she's with the kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's literally her. And she says, Dutchmack, the YouTuber, we need to go and defeat the robots, the Omnicore. Or whatever. She reaches out her hand, holds it out to you.
Okay, first of all, I would say, I'd say, the first thing I would say is, like, what in the, like, is this like a Roger Rabbit situation? Like, are you from the game? Like, what, that would be my, like, I would have a lot of questions about that.
And she's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, we need to go, we need to hurry.
I'm like, okay, why do you want me to grab your hand?
It's like, we haven't any time to lose, grab my hand.
I would be like, aren't you like 33 years old?
It doesn't matter.
Like, it's kind of weird you show up to like a 20-year-old boy's house and ask, like,
why do you gotta guess my age? What's your problem? Are you ageist?
It's a little weird that
I can still do
also,
things.
It's winter. She have her weird. She does. Cause I'd be like, why are you wearing winter gear? It's cold as hell. You got those weird ass booty leggings on in the middle of the freezing cold. Like, what?
It's my style. Stop, Joe. Why? I didn't expect you to be so judgmental. I'm asking you to come help me fight the Omnitrix.
Why do you want me to help you? What can I do to help you?
We can use your film knowledge to destroy the enemy.
Like film knowledge? Why don't you have Steven Spielberg? He probably has more film knowledge.
He's dead.
No, he's not. He just
She
lied.
holds up a Google result of him saying that he died.
Okay, so what about all the other 700 more qualified filmmakers?
She's like, I asked all of the future, it relies on you. You're the only one who can stop this future from happening.
Why my future? What, it was like a John Connor situation? Like, are you from the future? I guess
Yes.
you are. The Overwatch lore into the future, so...
Yes, I'm from the future.
I would just be real... Dude, I would be in my sweatpants, I wouldn't even have, like... I'd be like, okay. Like, first of all, I'm sick, I don't even have shoes on, or... I don't have socks on. I got a shovel. You gonna help me shovel? I would say, if you help me shovel...
I will help you shovel, I will save you, we will save the galaxy together.
So then it cuts to like a 2-minute montage of me fixing
She's just watching you shovel. Yeah, no, she's helping you.
I'd be like, why don't you help?
She's like, I'm too cold. It's like, yeah, because you're wearing booty.
You're wearing booty leggings in the middle of a freezing cold.
It's just, I can't help you. You need to help me.
Oh my god.
She's really annoying.
That's kind of provoking. You want me to help you without any help towards me? Like,
the universe is going to invert if you don't help me. Dutchmack.
What do I care about the universe?
Because you will die and there will be no more Marvel Legends.
What do you know about Marvel Legends?
She starts talking about Marvel Legends with you.
I'd be really confused and frustrated if they showed up with it. Also, she's not answering any of my questions, which is just
That's why she keeps avoiding every single thing you say and just changes the subject. Yeah, anyway, she's like, the universe is going to invert if you don't come with me right now. And she shows you a giant robot walking downtown where you live.
Down Woodbury?
Yeah. Giant robot destroying
And
Woodbury.
my Minnesota ass neighbors are like, hey Margaret, what's that big man?
There's a giant Godzilla up in the sky.
And there's just all these weird Minnesotans. I'd be like, okay, well, now I just want to stop because I don't want to stop on my town.
She's going for the target. We must stop him.
Hold on, she?
What?
It's a robot.
I said he, but oops. Okay, she does say she. She's going for the She's going for the target.
Why she? Does it have a what? Does it boobs?
It used to be a woman.
It used to be. Oh, so it's like a RoboCop.
They shoved a woman in that thing. I can't even keep this up. Yes, exactly like 5 Nights at Freddy's.
That's awful. I don't want Tracer to go, but why Tracer?
He's like, what's your favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game?
I don't play that shit.
Why not?
I'm a 21-year-old man. Why would I
I'm a
play that?
32-year-old woman.
Yeah, okay, now we're talking about that again.
What's your point?
My point is that I got better things to do.
Fetchmack, you need to save me.
I need to save you?
She starts glitching out. Her pixels become like her reality starts.
I'm not fucking entranced.
You're not
by
there?
this weird game woman here in front of me. This video game babe.
I don't want you to be entranced by her. I just want you to realize that your brain is like shutting down.
My brain shutting down?
Yeah, you're having an issue.
I'm not buying her bullshit, basically.
It's true. She is kind of bullshitting you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. That's off. Tracer shows up at my door. Oh, you did Tracer up on your door.
Oh my god, you already know what I would do.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh. No, she's a lesbian. She wouldn't even like me.
Yeah, exactly.
But I would still ask, and she'd say no.
Yeah, she'd be like, ew. And then she'd be really awkward all the time.
Why would she just leave like a normal person?
Well, because whatever, you're the chosen one to save the universe or something like that.
Yeah, she wants to help you invert reality or whatever.
I don't like that. She seems like a very demanding person. I'm not a fan.
She seems like a very yeah, she needs your help, and you won't even give her the time of day.
Because I don't know what's going on. She's a video game. She's not answering any of my questions.
True.
She's a weird Roger Rabbit woman in front of my door. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers ass.
That's true. She did watch Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
She watched it?
Yeah. So she's doing the Chip and Dale meme.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what happened.
That's funny. I'd be so confused. Like, I literally gave a presentation about you like 3 weeks ago. Like, how are you? I'd be so frustrated and confused.
It would be very frustrating. You'd be trying to figure out how that's even.
Like, the Overwatch game exists in my world. Like, is it inspired by real events? Like, I'd be so confused.
She's also a fictional woman. She's like a computer woman.
Yeah, and she's CG. Like, she's Alita Battle Angel ass in front of me.
Yeah, she's doing Alita Battle Angel memes in front of you.
Why are you always doing memes?
I just use meme as like a way, like, meme to me is like something that you're doing. Like, it's not even like, oh, Rocket, shut up.
When you say you do a meme, I imagine like TikTok dances.
Yeah, yeah, you have to do TikTok dances to survive.
I'm not doing TikTok dances with Tracer.
What if Tracer begged you to do TikTok dances?
Why does she want me to do TikTok dances?
Because it's the only way to save the multiverse.
I'm not the protector of the multiverse. I'm just a normal freaking white guy. Like, what am I gonna do?
Oh, you've got the potential though.
I know I have to. Dude, Tracer has literal abs and muscles, and I don't. Like, she's way more qualified than me.
She thinks you've got strength. She thinks you've got gusto. She saw something in you. She saw potential, and you just refused.
There's no potential.
She saw it though. She had a glimmer. She had a golden glimmer in your eye, and she saw your future, where you became like a cool freaking Overwatch anti-hero. But you refused it.
Overwatch anti-hero.
That's fair. I also would not.
Why are you thinking about Tracer, Brandon?
I don't know. I think you mentioned Tracer earlier. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy.
You're lame and cringe.
Why do my Guardians keep dying?
Is Tyler still commenting?
No. I think he gave up because he thinks I'm an idiot.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Alright, all the Guardians back up again.
I think you can just chuck people in this game.
You can chuck people, it's the best thing.
But you can't kick little blobs like you can in Guardians.
No. Oh my god, I've been wasting so much time. I just figured out what to do. Oh my lord. I'm sorry everyone, that was such a huge... Well, we had a good conversation between it, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, about Tracer, yeah.
With Tracer. Watch your butts! Okay, so no, I was not supposed to outlast them. I was supposed to leave. Good.
Oh my god.
They even said it the entire time, free the latches, and I was like, what latches? What are you talking about? And then they kept talking about waiting, so I was really confused.
Do these bears heal the other bears?
Make sure you grab on good.
The other bears?
Like, there's like a bear and there's like weird white magic coming off of them. Is that like him healing them?
No. Oh, no, he does have a bear that does something, I remember. One of the bears does have, like, a spell that, like, allows him to, like, it, like, buffs him up or something.
Finally come to confront the captive, castigate him for how
Stop
far
shocking
he's
me.
fallen.
Shut your mouth for once. Clear shot. Don't. We can't risk a fight from up here. You show up on the very eve of our ascension.
Alright, same scenario, same exactly scenario, Thatch, but it's, Adam Warlock instead.
Be what I am.
Okay.
My faith, and not just mine.
Would you
flock.
Would you
Wait,
go with Adam Warlock?
Adam Warlock? Wait,
Yeah.
what?
No, Adam Warlock is at your door.
Wait, for like in the game?
No.
Like Buff Jesus Adam Warlock?
Will Poulter from Guardians of the Galaxy 3, who we haven't even seen in costume yet.
Yeah, I don't even know what he looks
My
like.
mistake.
Yeah. Just imagine Will Poulter's face, but he's gold for some reason.
The first thing I would say is Will Poulter? Question mark?
And you go, what are you talking about?
Faded shadow.
Let's say you're Will Poulter.
No. This is stupid.
Yeah?
This is so stupid.
You're funny, Braden.
It's so dumb imagining freaking Will Poulter, but he's gold showing up to your head or to your
I'm
house.
really curious to see what he's gonna look like in that movie.
I am too. Are they gonna give him long, luscious locks?
I don't know. They might give him. Will they? Because Will Poulter almost exclusively rocks short hair.
I actually don't know what he looks like right now. I know what he looked like 10 years ago, but I don't know what he looks like now.
Dude, I hope they execute good use of his eyebrows.
He does have legendary eyebrows.
God damn it. Hopefully I find a save point.
The best eyebrows in the game.
No save point. God damn it. I've been playing this level for like an hour. Like, what the heck?
I wish I could come help you, brother.
I know.
Okay, we got Adam Warlock on our side. He's got a stupid cape.
No, it's what he looks like in the comics. It's cool.
Yeah, he looks dumb. Don't
At this
tempt
point,
me.
I've leveled up my guy so much that it's like he's just wiping out the normal guys like very quickly.
Yeah, it's really fun. That's the fun thing about games like that. And I guess that's kind of the reason why RPGs are kind of fun, because you do get to just go back and like beat the shit out of everyone in one hit. That's really fun.
Yeah.
But that's very few and far between.
Lives, it lingers lost, dissolving in a dream discarded.
Meg is camped out in your head.
Dude, I used to be so good at this game.
Me?
I used
Or
to.
you?
I played
Oh.
like the whole game with the purple guy.
Well, the purple guy is cool.
He's got weird antlers.
Who's this cube head looking motherfucker?
Whoa, watch the language there.
Sorry.
Rejoice.
So I'm sorry.
That's the girl, right?
Yeah, it is. Nikki.
Or the Jesus, the God or whatever.
Jesus God girl. She's got a cube head.
He does.
She must be good at balancing.
Shut up, Brayden.
Alright. Sorry. I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Bad joke.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna fight a bunch of gold guys. Hell yeah. Dude, there's so much gold in this game, I can't believe it.
There's a lot of gold.
There's
That's
too
a
much gold.
aesthetic. That's a gold aesthetic.
It's kinda cool. I like
If I
when
go buy
Guardians...
something, I've got like 500 coins.
Yeah, dude, get some crazy shit. Oh no, not Fin Fang Foom. He's been turned evil.
Oh, he's good.
No, they've been turned into weird freaking fuzzy physics. What am I looking at? This is so weird. That's really cool. It's like a weird spiky purple black aesthetic. That's really neat.
Oh yeah, that's the
The
frickin-
promise.
It's Goldar. What's his name? Adam Warlock's evil half or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Adam
Adam Warlock was like super powerful, but there was like two. I think he split himself into two different people, and then one's good, the old one, and then one's bad, and then there's like a religious cult around him or something. Very strange.
This is a whole ass Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Yeah, you're almost done.
You know, I never realized it like while I was playing it, but this is exclusively like this is not trying to do any of the movie stuff, which is really cool.
Yeah, it just takes inspiration from the movies, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like the characterization of the Guardians is kind of similar, but not exactly.
Mm.
Like Gamora is pretty different, but like Star Lord and Drax, and Rocket and Groot, they really resemble the movie personalities quite a lot. It's cool.
Corel. Is that my lover?
Yeah, that's your wife.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'm having a freaking Star Lord Nikki dream again. God damn it. I don't like this kid. She's Kamala Khan looking ass.
She doesn't look anything like Kamala Khan.
She's blue Kamala Khan. I'm joking.
Not at all.
It's probably insensitive. Whoa! Calm down, Peter Quill. Peter Quill.
Whoa there, Peter Quill. Calm down a little bit.
Whoa, Peter Quill could flip this thing around.
This section of the game is very based on your dialogue and stuff, so pay attention.
Alright.
You gotta like say the right shit to save the day.
Okay, I would be good.
Otherwise, you're gonna have to replay it like over and over again.
Oh boy, I remember that happening when I was playing the section where you're at the house. I remember doing that a bunch.
Yeah.
This is so weird. How do I get Nikki to see it?
This is so weird. Oh, Star-Lord.
I'm Star-Lord.
I'm Star-Lord, man. Who?
There's a really great gag in that movie where he sees that guy and obviously he's like, who? And then they get reunited at the end and the guy goes, Star-Lord. And he just goes, yes!
I remember that. That is a good joke. Yes. Star-Lord. You're not allowed to put a Chewbacca toy in a video game. That's copyright.
You are.
George Lucas is gonna lift his gizzard and get angry.
He's gonna reveal his gizzard.
His gizzard inflates 15% and he goes,
I need your help.
oh, that's right. There's scary demon men in this.
Nikki.
For her birthday. That's today.
I just saw the tall guy steal the princesses. Why do they
her
want the
birthday is today.
Brayden, why do they want the princesses in this game?
I know this is gonna
Because they're hot.
Great.
Okay.
So
That might literally be the thing. I think they literally just want the princess to make out with them.
and then there's the cake and the
That is the goal.
I want everything to be
What every man wants.
Nikki.
Nikki, you're stupid, Nikki. Stop being stupid. You're blue.
Okay. Nick? What if I told you none of this is real?
Obviously not.
Ugh.
It's not focused right or something. Can you refocus it?
Yeah, okay.
Ugh.
Pretty cool.
It turned out
Try to be quiet so you pay attention.
I was sure.
Yeah, me too.
Speaking of messed up,
Yeah. It's hollow.
You need
and
to break
there's
your
a system
spell.
around it, and I think I got all the moves.
I think I can do it.
beautiful, Nikki.
So that.
I don't know, it involves emotional maturity. I don't know if you have that.
You're right. Shit.
Don't forget the cake.
Wonder how great you'll think I am after I destroy this nightmare.
He's just saying this shit. She doesn't even hear me. She's crazy. I need to convince her that she's a piece of crap. She's a gold woman.
None of this
I'm in a
seems
spooky
oddly
cave.
familiar to you?
Oh no, I.
Oh, that's the Bat Cave. Oh,
Okay, that
Finally,
was
freaking
always
beat that
weird.
section. Thank God.
Oh,
did you?
we did.
Yeah, because now this is a
Sweet
different
mom's
level,
present
right?
now.
Yeah.
I think it's somewhere in my room.
I
Did
do
you already
like that
fight-
the game naturally train? What did I already fight? What?
Don't
Did you already fight the Bat Boss or no?
No, I just
Okay.
started that part.
Okay, yeah.
I just beat the bear guys.
He shits, so be careful.
Oh boy.
There's a lot of shit in this game. Nikki, why are you blue?
Kick the worm. Sorry.
What'd
Hey,
you
why
say?
are you blue? Why
Yeah,
are you
why-
blue? What is that? Why are you blue?
he's like, Nikki, why are you blue?
They love Nikki and Peter.
Also, Nikki is not his daughter, by the way.
Not really, not truly.
That was like a big plot point, whether or not she was his daughter.
Yes.
Did they confirm that in the game?
Yeah, she isn't. That was a little while ago.
You're not trying
Oh,
to
I
steal
missed
this
that.
present,
Rip.
are you? Great, the gift.
At least I think
Put
it
it on the
was.
table.
I'm not gonna put it on the table. I'm gonna put it over here. Haha. What if I throw it out into deep space? What are you gonna do about that then?
You need to wake her up.
How do I get through to
Yeah, what if I traumatize her? What if I shoot her?
That's not going to do anything because it's not real.
Damn it. Wake up! I'll slap you in the forehead if you don't frickin'...
She's a child, Jesus.
Oh, she's not a real child, though. She's a fake child.
She's real.
Her brain isn't. Her brain is real. I'll put you on the table.
I don't know how much blood there was in this game.
Yeah, it's violent. You can turn the blood off, too, if you're getting a little sensitive about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I did that once. When I was a kid.
Oh, really?
'Cause I was like, I don't want my mom to get mad.
Yeah, Mom's gonna get mad at me if I don't turn off the... That's fair. That was a thing in Mortal Kombat, I remember. That's crazy.
Stop. Dude, these fucking bats. I'm about to kill him, but I can't. God damn it, I almost had him with these bats.
Shut up, Nikki. I get it.
We got it. On nowhere. Remember that artist's alley we went to and the painting she really liked? Of Creed
Hello?
Lara?
Hello?
That answers my question.
I'm listening.
Any chance we can talk now?
I don't
Gotta
think
pay
so.
attention.
How does it look?
Looks like you're knee deep in this promise.
Thanks, Dad. I love you.
Oh boy.
She's freaking... She's in track...
It's Matt. I'll make sure everything's perfect.
She's enchanted. What is it called? Enchanted.
She's entranced.
Entranced, that's what I meant to say.
Nerd.
We need to find a way to get through to her.
Peter.
I know. We need a
Bruh.
plan.
Beat her.
Okay, I get it. I have a lot
Peter.
of making up to do.
Peter.
If we're gonna do this,
I'm dead, Peter.
I'm dead, Peter.
yeah, but not like dead.
Oh, she's dead.
I heard your voice. No, you brought me here. I'm seeing you here now.
She's a ghost, though. She's a ghoul.
You're seeing a ghost. Some part of me is inside the soul stone. Not in any way that's real.
We can figure it out.
Hovat and
Get
Chimera.
away.
You need to focus
Hovat.
on her now.
Those are Drax's family.
Yeah,
Help her accept that I'm not coming back.
she's listening, little shit.
I just wish you would have told me.
Told you what?
Sorry, she's not a real child, though.
You know?
She is a real child.
Me,
No, she is
years
not.
ago,
Yes, she is.
She's not a real thing that exists in the real world.
No, her brain, it's her
the
consciousness.
rest of it is.
What? I'm talking
Yes,
I'm talking about making fun of her in the game.
Oh,
Remember that
okay.
night?
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm saying like I can make fun of her because she's not real.
That she isn't your daughter.
Sorry, I thought you meant like the version of her
No.
isn't real, but it is. Good. I just wanted to fuck
I
up.
don't understand.
No, I'm alright.
She's a war orphan.
A war orphan.
On the shuttle home, the Kree Council was rounding up anyone who wasn't full-blooded enough.
I like the sound effects in this game.
I like how you told me this spoiler right before it was just about to be confirmed. By
Oh,
the game.
sorry.
That's okay. I just realized that. I mean, this is literally happening right now.
Sorry.
It's okay. I thought I like missed it earlier, but no.
I wasn't sure how much of the story you were paying attention to. Anyway.
No, that's all good.
Okay.
I probably would have missed it anyways.
She doesn't need you. She has to let me go.
I tried. She won't listen.
She has to. The birthday, the presents. Whatever it is, it's keeping her attached to some fake version of me, of us.
Oh, I got him. He died.
Destroy the illusion.
This game is so childish.
You know I'm not equipped to.
Yes, you are.
Why?
Because he dies by pooping.
It was made by Newgrounds guys back in the early 2000s, so yeah.
True. All right,
I can hear the music on your end, and I love it. Makes me smile.
I know.
Is the blacksmith the guy that I buy stuff from?
I think you can, yeah. Pretty sure.
Or can I buy it other places?
You can buy, there's different shops throughout the map. You get one shop like at the beginning, and then you get another shop, like you get different shops as it goes on. Oh, Corel.
Where's Mom? That
Hey,
was
child.
Right?
She's not coming.
Of course she's coming. I guess that was just Carlos telling us she's running late, which means I still have time to get the music just right.
No.
Destroy the lie.
Can I break the cake? Yeah, baby! I can break the cake.
Hey! What is wrong with you?
Sorry.
No! Stop it! Stop it! Stop ruining this!
I'm not ruining it.
Still come.
Turn it off. Nice.
It's not real, Nikki. None of this is real.
I hate you! You're not my dad! You're not my...
Yeah, kiddo. I know.
I ain't your dad.
You ruined it. You ruined everything. Mom was gonna come in and... All I want is to see her.
Whatever walks through that door.
Oh, I'm not at the shop. I'm just at a weapons place.
Oh, yeah, no, there's places where you get weapons, and then there's places where you get, shops, I guess. Oops.
I keep my foot out of my mouth. I'm not get arrested.
It's not the blacksmith.
Like
No.
a soul, a 12-year-old whose very legitimate grief might just destroy the galaxy.
It's in the castle keep? Nope, this is a level. God damn it.
The promise, Nick. I'll call him when I see him.
This isn't about you.
Oh, thief's store. There we go.
Why are you even here?
You're right.
Hey, this store sucks.
I'm not gonna pretend to know what you're going through or what you're feeling.
I don't even know.
Where do I find good weapons and stuff?
It's like empty
Oh, there's one coming right up.
and heavy at the same time.
Cause this just gives me like a stick.
I keep seeing her, but then as soon
I should
as
probably buy the
focus,
potion. Buy a couple potions.
Is this what it's always gonna be like?
You good, bruv?
Yeah, I'm just listening.
I don't know. It's different for everyone. But there was no...
I made a decision. I don't know if it was the right one, but we'll see.
She really...
She seems to be falling for it.
I need her back. I don't care if it's not real. I need things to go back to how they were, even if it means making the same stupid game for all stupid eternity. Just the thought that she might come back is better than admitting that she never will. And then it's all my fault. If I hadn't distracted her...
I can blame Rocket. That's absolutely not what I want to do right now.
It's been different.
Yeah, don't do that because you don't want to go redo all this.
I know what you're doing.
Because it will make you redo all of it.
Yeah, I figured.
I did the same thing. And on all this guilt about the way it happened instead of...
It's not the same. And even if it is...
I know, It's just hard to see you go through what I went through.
I might have messed up. I don't think I did, though, yet.
I wish I could go back and
What'd you,
We'll
what'd
see.
you tell her?
I'm trying to relate to her, and she got mad there for a second, but we'll see. It's a great moment, though.
Yeah. Oh, so this lightsaber guys.
Yes.
I don't hear anything.
Seriously?
Hear what?
That was probably... Oh, no, I think I made the wrong one. I'm trying to find... I did a joke answer on accident.
Something.
Oh no.
We'll see. Oh, maybe that worked.
Unless I
Okay.
believe it's her. So as long as I believe,
Nikki, no.
Oh, she's being a moron again.
believe with me.
No, I think I effed up.
And make her listen.
No, I'm not equipped to.
Yes,
Hey, Braden.
What?
Let's get through this part and then let's stop for tonight, okay?
Yeah.
'Cause I got other stuff I gotta do.
No, that's fair. I did mess up though.
And then no, you'll wrap up this part and then we'll end.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we'll finish tomorrow.
Is there a there's like a final boss, right?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't even made that
But
to
there's
that
like
yet.
a cutscene after this and it leads in it surprises you.
Okay, interesting.
But just right after this, before it cuts to like the big
That was
celebration
her, right?
cutscene,
She's not coming.
Yeah.
She's coming.
if it lets you, then stop.
Just Carlos telling
I
us
just have to destroy everything again and then say the right
I
shit.
still have time to get the
Yep.
music just right.
I think I was close. I wonder if it's hyper specific or if you can get away with other things. Not like I'm gonna
Forever.
experiment with it.
I'm sorry.
From what I understand, it was pretty specific.
Stop it.
There aren't that many options, to be fair.
Ruining this. She has to come.
Oh, sweet, I got a lightsaber.
It's not real, Nikki. None of this is real.
I can jump around her.
Hate you.
Oh,
You're not my dad. You're not my. You ruined it.
I can skip around a little bit.
All I.
That's right, you interrupt the wedding. This is so
Whoever
cool.
walks through that door.
Oh, that level's awesome. Oh,
This is a great level. I'm really enjoying it.
Spot I don't know. Best in. Alexei, I promise Nick.
This isn't about you.
I know how you must.
No, you don't.
Right, but not exactly how.
I don't care.
Right.
I need her back. I don't care if it's not, even if it means me for all. Just the thought, and then it's all my.
You get the cake.
If I hadn't distracted her,
You're not the
why not?
It's not true. And your mom wanted to go around with it.
It could be her.
Only you can reject a lie, Nick.
come on, Nick. Reject the lie.
All I can tell you is me. I don't think it's her.
I don't think it's her.
I think it's a very bad thing that wants to eat the entire galaxy. You know your mom?
No, this is a really great moment. It's one of the better written moments. It's, the whole game's really written really well, but this is like one of the crowning achievements.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised this dumb-looking guy can be as emotional as he is. I like it.
Right for you.
Very good game.
Yeah.
So let's just say that the creepy thing at the door is not my mom.
It's not.
Do that.
I still don't know how. How does anyone? Am I just supposed to smash cakes all day?
Breaking stuff is pretty cathartic.
I think I'm getting there. I think I got it.
Okay, good.
We'll see.
There's other ways.
What are you doing?
Lighting something.
It's an earth thing.
Huh?
Mom taught me.
What?
Leighton?
I said I'm lighting something with a lighter.
Uh,
I remember something. To pay tribute.
I'm lighting a candle. I see.
I mean, it's not magic or anything. It doesn't bring anyone back, but you know, it's a gesture.
Oh, come on, Star-Lord.
A small thing in the face of a very bad thing.
I'll be really mad if it makes me redo all this after all this.
I know.
Because I think I feel like I got to her.
I keep thinking back to the elevator. She was angry at me.
Not that angry. More like lovingly concerned.
The
Love
music is really good at this part.
Oh, the music's good in the entire game.
No, it's honestly lackluster except for the end credit.
No, dude. It's all good.
Whoa, it's really good.
The music is as good as me in real life.
Whoa.
It's as good as me.
As good as you in what context?
It's just, you know,
In general?
as epic as me.
It's epic.
I'm epic in real life.
You're fairly epic.
We met in real life. You confirm to everyone that I am epic.
You did smell, though.
Oh, shit.
Did you fuck up?
No. I'm just saying, oh shit, because he said I smelled. I think I did it, yeah.
He plays the piano. That's cool.
Oh god, she turned into a Super Saiyan child. What the hell?
Yeah, she's got weird fucking Peter Pan hair.
She turned into... She's got golden hair. What the hell?
Yeah, she's got Tinkerbell hair.
What the hell? I like... Drax just punches this guy in the head. It's awesome. Adam. Oh, Adam's sucking the purple into his forehead.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, I don't like this Raker guy.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
He's a butthole.
Crap. We ain't getting through that. We have to, or Golden Boy's toast.
We need to help Golden Boy. Is it gonna let me save this? Is it gonna just let me save? I sure hope so. I think it'll let me just save right there. We should be okay, hopefully. I sure hope so. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, well, if I have to redo that section again, I'll know what to say, so it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess that's it for today.
That's it for today, boys.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. We're almost there. I think the next stream should be the finale, which is crazy. We came back, we conquered, we saw, we helped a little girl, we talked about Pokemon for 6 hours.
Exactly.
We talked about NFTs. It was a good time. Thank you for joining me, Thatch.
Hey, it's my honor.
I mean, well, we should save the formalities for the finale, I guess.
We should save the finale. It's almost there. One more.
One more. Knowing it's going to take like 3 hours, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
This one was a long stream, though.
Was it?
Yeah, I think 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. 2:47. Yeah. Anyways. See you guys later. Probably tomorrow.
See you later, amigos.
For the finale of Guardians of the Galaxy.